heart. Can you see my love shine through the dark? Can you see that you must be a part of that beat in my heart? Yeah. Ooh, 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 ah. I'm dancing and singing to Lisa, Lisa. Dance with me. Come on now. After all that we've been through, I can seem to fit the fact, but boy, I'm losing you. Are you dancing? Good. I can feel you dancing. Told myself that I'm lying. Ready? My heart does double beats for you. Ooh, now you know my love won't grow cold. It's hot. All this love will turn to cold if we stay in love. Oh, my love, my love, my love. Of that beat in my heart. That's right. All right, did you dance? Are you all set? Are you good? That beat. That beat. That beat. All right, good. We got that out of our system. At least I did. Anyway. Whew, girl, it's hot in here. Hello. Hi. Thank you. Thank you, Scott. I appreciate it. Nancy is in the house. Mark is here. No game tonight. So we've got Mark with us all evening. I'm heavy. Can you hear? Okay, Kathy, what's going on? And oh my gosh, Kathy said the Tommy DiCarlo concert was awesome. That is great to hear because we would not want to hear that it was a bad concert. Do you know what I mean? And if it was bad, I guess we'd have to still hear about it because we want you to be honest. And I sound a little bit like an elephant man this evening because I have a is it a cold? No. Is it exhaustion? Probably. So I've got something going on. And I did right, don't I sound like a boy, but it's fine. I was dancing and now I'm completely out of breath and it's fine. So anyway, hi, Scott. Did I say hi to you? Scott, did I say hi to you? Hi. Oh yeah, because you liked my flash dance shirt. Thank you. And no leg warmers on, I will say. And Kathy said my phone made it in a picture with Tommy DiCarlo, but not me. Well, that stinks. And Scott said the Doobie Brothers were incredible because they are incredible. They're amazing. We love the Doobies. They just, right? They get better and better. Patty, what is going on? Yes, we are glad Mark is here. And by the way, let's do our 2 Prosecco sayings. I think I'm running, I think I'm running low. I think I've been through, and if I'm breathing heavy, don't think I'm being weird. It's just I'm telling you, I sound odd. So I'm running low on Prosecco sayings, but we're gonna try and choose new ones. Okay. You don't always need a plan. Sometimes you just need Prosecco. Well, hello, right? It's true. And the second one is, may you never outgrow bubbles. Now, that could mean anything. That could mean a bubble bath. That could mean when you spit. Do you like, did you guys ever do the whole thing? You accumulated spit in your mouth and then you go like that, and then you would make bubbles? Like, see if you could make the biggest bubble ever. Like, you do that. I did that. I was weird. I was a wicked weird kid. And even sometimes I would accumulate enough spit in my mouth, like if I was thirsty. Not that we didn't have water or anything. It's just that's just what I did. I just did things like that. And hey, Deej, what's going on? Welcome. And thank you so much. Deej said you looked beautiful and Al was dapper at Christopher's wedding. And
That was dapper.
yes, and I have to tell you, so why don't you tell the pants story? You might as well since you're here. Because
No,
we're gonna
not
tell
yet.
stories. I mean, I have news, but
No,
we're gonna tell wedding stories because that's why we're here tonight. We have to tell
no.
wedding
The
stories. We have to
wedding,
go
the
from the
wedding was
beginning to
perfect.
finish.
The wedding was perfect from A to Z. The people were nice. Kendra looked beautiful.
Mhm,
Chris was handsome as hell.
mhm.
You had a great time. Everybody was so happy
They were.
until yesterday.
What happened yesterday?
Well, I discovered my pant problem.
Oh, that thing. All right, let's start from the beginning. So Al had a pant problem. Hi, Candy. How are you? So thank you, Mark. We appreciate it. So we're gonna just start from the beginning. Start from the
From the
beginning and
beginning.
then go into the end. That's not even a song.
Well,
I just kind of made it up.
I went for my tux fitting about a month and a half ago, and I tried it on, and it was great. I mean, I put the pants on, the suspenders on, and the guy looked at me, and I had a coat on, and I looked pretty dapper. And he said, "Oh boy, you look really good." And I said, "Okay, good.
And you did. You came home and said, "Oh my gosh, it looks so
It
good."
looks so good," and it did look good.
It
It
well,
did,
yeah, yeah, I didn't see it till later, but
right,
yeah.
but it looked good. And then the day of the wedding, it was great. We have all the groomsmen over. They looked very dapper, and I felt dapper. And but I just didn't feel right. There was something of I said to Kiki, I says, I feel like a train conductor
But you
giving
know
up
what I thought you looked like? What did I tell you look like?
the Apple Man.
Well, that was later. I told you look like a mob boss. That's
Right,
basically I
right.
literally Al looked like he ran a restaurant in
In other
Providence
words, don't screw with me. I'll kill
and
you. Right.
like there were body parts in the sauce.
Body.
Do you know what I
Right.
mean? Like
Right.
that's what he looked like. He
Right.
really looked like that type of guy.
Right. And even the groomsmen said it. I looked very.
They were afraid of you.
No, they weren't
They were
afraid.
frightened.
Well,
Yeah.
they said, he looked very good, Mister whatever, and
And they were scared.
they weren't scared. But everybody had a great photo session. We had great food before we went to the wedding and everything else. And the wedding, well, Kiki will talk about the wedding in a minute, but I just didn't feel quite right. There was something about when I took my jacket off, I just didn't. And then I saw the pictures at the wedding, and I said, God, I don't look right. So yesterday, I returned the tuxes to the tux place,
Mhm.
and I had my son's tux, and I looked at my tux. Now, I'm not really slim, but I take a 34 waist. Okay. And what are you waving to?
Carol Jean.
Okay. I have a 34 waist. I know some of you think of it, but
Thank you for sharing that, by the way.
but I have a 34 waist. So okay, whatever. I look at the pants. They gave me a 41 waist. 41 waist.
But wait, so we dropped off Chris and Kendra at their place, right?
Right. Oh yeah.
And Al
what?
now,
What?
thank goodness it's 12:30 in the morning.
12:30
I
in the
mean,
morning. Yeah.
people were sleeping, thank
Right.
goodness.
Right.
And he just dropped his pants in the driveway.
No,
I'm like
well, what happened was
wait a
no,
minute.
we dropped Chris
You
and
just
Kendra off
kinda
at their
can't do
place,
that in public.
and I decided to take my suspenders off because I wanted to feel
Yeah.
comfortable driving home. And
Thank you, Eunice.
I only had like a beer and a half, and I was I was coherent and everything else, and I made sure I behaved myself. But I took my suspenders off in the back of our vehicle, and my pants dropped to the ground.
They just did,
They
really.
just
And I'm
did.
standing there going, wait a minute.
Wait. And I'm like, and I didn't think. I said, okay, whatever.
Mhm.
Okay. So I pull them up and I says, this is odd. But I didn't think anything of it until yesterday when I returned the tux pants.
Oh my gosh.
There are 41s and I take a 34 waist.
And then you told the guy about it. You told the
Oh
is
my
he the
God.
owner of the business? Was he the owner?
Yeah. But anyway,
No, I'm not gonna no, I'm gonna say it because you know I'm honest, and he was just rude, and he did
Kiki.
I don't care.
No,
I
Kiki,
don't care.
Kiki. I said to him, I says, I have, and I waited for him to wait on me, and I was very nice to him and everything else. And I says, I had a little problem, and he said, well, what's your problem? He says, the pants are 41, and I only have a 34 waist.
And all night you were saying, "Something doesn't feel right.
Right.
Something's not right."
And he says, well, he says, I notice you wear your pants below your belly. And I'm saying to myself, okay, well, if that's the case, then the pants should be a lesser size if I wear them below my belly.
Right, they would be
But,
smaller.
but he said, we tried them on. I tried them on. And you look good, and which I did because I did. But I talked to a neighbor tonight when I was talking to him about my issue, the only issue of the wedding.
Yeah.
And he said,
It was really
and he says, he says, you're doing so many things. You're so busy. You're not thinking about those things, which you're not. I mean, you got all
but
these things.
all day and all night, something's not right.
Right. Everything.
And I thought they looked fine, to be honest,
Right.
but they weren't on me. They were on him,
No,
so I'm
on
not
me,
gonna
but
know.
I look like 105 years old. And then our friend,
That wasn't because of the
and then my
pants.
friend Howard is there, putting me pictures of me on
Oh.
AirDrop, whatever the hell AirDrop is.
Isn't it crazy? Like,
Like,
it's so
oh my
crazy how
God.
things are so different now. So the DJ, is there or whatever, and he said, "Oh, you can take pictures
Right.
and upload them to AirDrop." And I'm
Right.
like, "What the I know it's on my phone, but I never use it.
Right.
I don't even know what the
It's
heck to
pretty
do
good
with."
though.
And then they would put them on the screen.
Right.
So, of course, his friend Howard, which you guys have
Talk
talked to or
and-
whatever,
Right.
he was taking quite unflattering pictures of Al, putting them on
Right.
AirDrop, and the people like,
Yeah.
like it was just
Because I didn't look normal because
Howard is
because my
hysterical, though.
pants were fitting me. I mean, it doesn't matter. It's not my wedding. I'm not the focus of the night, but I look like a clown.
Right.
And
Right.
and it's
No,
my
you look
son's.
like the Apple Man.
What? You kept saying that last night.
Last night, you look like the Apple Man.
Well, you were
Like when the jacket was off, I don't know, it just looked like you were selling apples on the side of the road. I don't know why. I don't know why.
Where did that name come from?
I don't know. It just popped in my
All
head.
night long, the Apple Man. I don't know what the hell.
Just last night. Not during the wedding. During the wedding, I didn't think
Other
about
than
it.
that, the wedding was perfect.
It was
But my pants didn't fit. But whatever.
His pants fell down.
It's not about me. It's about everybody else. Everybody had a great time. The venue did a great
Yeah,
time.
they did.
Paul and Charlene, they own the Concert Club right near the Concert Airport. Fabulous. The outside was beautiful
Yeah,
for
it
the
looked
ceremony
really nice.
with the trees and the landscaping and the rock walls. And the photographer was great with a sunset picture of the bride and groom. The bridesmaids were beautiful. They were so nice.
Yeah.
The groomsmen they look like
Everybody
models.
was great.
They look like
Everybody was
models, but
great.
they were so nice, and everybody had a great time.
And my best friend Michelle, her son Nick, was in the wedding party, and he looked. I mean, everybody looked great. But
everybody.
I mean, I knew him as a baby, so it's like just to see him in that element. It was.
Oh my God!
Excuse me, it was crazy. He looked so
and our
nice.
daughter came up from South Carolina, and
Yeah.
our other son was there too,
Mhm.
and it was a great
It was
wedding.
a nice family event.
A great family event, and of course, Kiki shined with the mother.
I did
Sunday.
not shine. I
Oh
did
my
not
God!
shine.
It was
And
beautiful.
Mark asked if we knew the DJ. No, we did not.
No,
We did not. Kendra and Chris picked out the DJ.
right. I had nothing to do with the wedding. I just showed up.
And they went up to, believe it or not, they went to the Poconos. Isn't that cute?
Right.
I think that's adorable.
They're going to go here, then they're going to go there, then they changed their mind, and they just got in the car and went to Poconos today. And they got one of those big heart-shaped bathtubs.
No, they didn't.
Yes, they
They said
did.
that was a dirty hotel.
That was a dirty hotel.
They said, no, we didn't go to that.
Oh,
hotel.
wow. No.
And Mark said, Al, you look so good. You could be on the cover of the next AARP magazine with a free light up bookmark. I can't. Thank you, Nancy. We appreciate it.
AARP magazine. I give you the Apple Man.
The Apple Man on the AARP magazine. It's amazing.
I could be the cover boy.
And we had the rehearsal on Thursday night. That was really nice.
Yeah.
The weather was
Italian
perfect
restaurant.
for the whole thing.
Oh my God, it was beautiful.
And it was just awesome that our daughter was here, and Corey and Chris and
because
my best friend and her son and
of course
I'm
Howard.
sorry, and then there's Howard.
Right.
No, I mean, it was perfect.
So and John was great,
and Margaret,
and John was having a great time, and he was outside smoking cigars with the guys.
A lot of cigar smoking going on. I guess that's what you do at a wedding.
Oh, I don't.
I didn't smoke a cigar.
But I looked underneath the seat of your car today.
Yeah.
It's a whole package of cigars there. I don't know where they came from.
I'm not going to do that.
I'm not going to smoke a cigar.
I don't even know how to smoke it. So Michelle and I tried to smoke a cigar. I told the story a long time ago.
Yeah.
We went to Warwick Mall.
Yeah.
And I said, let's buy a cigar.
I
don't know if we were like 18 years old or whatever. And
Right.
then we bit off the end and spit it. And then I think the first I think we were gonna die. Like it was the most disgusting thing, and I still remember it. That's how devastating it was.
The officiant did a fabulous job.
Yes.
He very emotional, very good stories from Kendra and Chris. Very funny, very hilarious. It was hot, but it was fine. and
I love the heat, so I don't care. Like,
every
I'm all about it.
everybody had a great
I'm
time.
all about sweating.
What's that?
I'm all about sweating.
I sweat a lot in my big pants. I tell you, I just like I could put
He's, like, waddling around the
like
reception going, "I don't know.
yeah,
Something's not
something not
right
right. Yeah,
here
why not?
with these pants.
Yeah, and Paul runs the place. He said, "Are you okay?" I says, "Something's not right."
Something's just
But I
not
figured it
feeling
out
right."
yesterday, after 2 days after the wedding, that my pants were 41 instead of 34. But anyway, I won't be renting from those folks. But
And also, so let me tell you, I posted the mother-son dance, which was a blast, by the way.
yes,
We had so much fun doing that, and it was something we'll never forget, and Christopher just so cute, and we went over his place last night with Kendra, and Kendra's face was just priceless,
it
like,
was
and the crazy thing was we're sitting in their condo, and as we're sitting there just going through pictures
right,
and looking at everything, the videographer
right,
sent that mother-son dance
right,
video, just that piece of it,
right,
and he said, "Here's a surprise." Now, what were the chances of us sitting there
right,
with them
right with them.
and the entire time? I just thought it was the sweetest, like, she was so surprised, and I'm so proud of Chris not saying anything because he's pretty good, but,
Yeah,
you
right,
you could slip up or whatever.
right,
She had n like, no one knew, and even the videographer, I guess, and the photographer turned to him and said, "What is happening right now?"
right.
They had no idea.
But the dance that you did was a dance that you and Chris did many times in the kitchen.
Many times in the kitchen.
Proud
Proud
Mary.
Mary, can I tell you,
Right.
I mean, over the past, I don't even know how many years, he would just be Ike Turner, he would go on like this,
Right.
like, and we would just do that, and that's why that song meant something to us. So,
Right.
somebody said, "Well, why didn't you have a Journey song?" Alright, let me tell you.
Hmm.
So, I put together this little dance, okay? I tried so hard to make "Don't Stop Believing" work. I tried, and actually, there were 2 other songs I was gonna use too. "Smooth Criminal" by Michael Jackson, because that's a great dance song. I mean, it's all about the dancing, right? Or "I've Had the Time of My Life," and I was trying to learn the group sequence when they jump off the I have it almost down, but then I'm like, "It's just not." Chris said, "Please cut it down." I said, "Okay."
Right.
So then I'm really trying to make "Don't Stop Believin'" work. You just can't dance funky to it.
Funky.
So let me just tell, and again, everything works out for a reason. There is no question in my mind. So here's one story. So this ring I have on tonight, okay? I got this at a yard sale last summer. I love this ring. I love it. It's old. It's just a beautiful ring, okay? The past 3 months I'm going, I think it got thrown out because I can't find it anywhere. So I had packed a bag, put my makeup in it and stuff like that for the night. You brought my flats because thank goodness I brought flat shoes because I could not even last another moment in those heels I had on. But anyway, and then I'm going through the bag. When I got to the venue, I opened the zipper. I'm like, oh my gosh, there was the ring. There was
Yeah.
the ring. So probably the last time we went somewhere,
Right.
gosh only knows when that was. I had put the well, it had to be 3 months ago. I put the ring in there.
And we're at the venue, and Kiki goes, "Al, I found the ring."
I was
I
so
don't know what the hell
happy.
she was talking about, and then she showed me, and I said,
'Cause
"Wow,
that was driving me nuts. So
wow."
so again, now so there's like a whole kismet moment, but then the next moment,
Mm-hmm.
so I had to scrap "Don't Stop Believin'" and the mother-son dance, even though
Right.
I really tried. I did, but I
Right.
just couldn't get a funky enough dance to it. So Kat goes, "Go request a song." I said, "I'm gonna go request 'Don't Stop Believin'.' I'm gonna request
Mm-hmm.
that." And so I go up to the DJ and I say, "Can you play 'Don't Stop Believin'?'" And I'm all happy about it, and he goes, "That's the last song." I said, "This is the last song?" He said, "No, that's the last song." I said, "Are we playing the last song? Is this it? Are we done now?" And he goes,
Right.
"No, the bride requested that as the last song."
Surprise.
I had no idea.
Right.
I mean, all right, Christopher and Kendra, what, 26, 27 years old.
Right.
They requested "Don't Stop Believing" as their last song of the night.
They did a last dance, but they had a few songs after that to keep the dance floor going. But
But that was the last
that
song.
was the last song, and I'm telling you,
I had no idea.
it was epic,
I had no idea.
epic.
So, again, if I had used that as part of the mother-son, it kind of would have ruined
Right,
stuff, you know what I
right,
mean? And that's why things just always work out for a reason. Something was telling
mm,
me I couldn't use that song in the
right,
mother-son. What it was, well, there's what it was. Isn't that great? Like, gosh,
right.
all these
But
moments
but the
of things
but
happening, it's
it
crazy.
made Kiki happy, but also all the guests were on the dance floor
Yeah,
singing all the words to the song.
yeah. Well, Keith didn't know.
Well, he tried. He did. He got
He
one
did
verse.
try.
He
He
got
did
one
try.
verse.
I have
But
my
the
video.
greatest thing was seeing all the three kids hugging.
Oh my gosh, it was just, you know what? Again, it was the perfect day. I can't even say anything else, but it was the perfect day. Chris and Kendra were on cloud 9. All of us were too, to be quite honest. It was I mean, how can I can't put it any other way. I really can't. We were just all so happy. They're happy,
And we're blessed.
and we are just blessed, you know? I mean, we're just very fortunate that, Chris married into a really, really nice family, married a great girl, and our family was all together to celebrate. So,
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know.
And
It was
what
great.
an
It was
exciting
great.
weekend. We had a few people over yesterday,
Oh, yeah,
and
we went in the well, that was Sunday. On Sunday, we went in the pool,
right.
and we
So,
just hung
oh,
out, and it
right.
was just
Ah.
it's been a great past several
Then I went
days,
to
really.
then I went to visit my daughter last night,
Hi,
and
Glenna.
I went to visit my daughter last night, and on my way there, I couldn't believe it. It was a bad rainstorm here on the East Coast, but all of a sudden the sun came out, and as I'm driving to go see her, there's a rainbow. A rainbow just appears in the sky.
Alright, so let me tell you about that. So Christopher calls me and he goes, "Go outside." And I said, "Okay." So I go
Mm,
outside and I said, "I'm looking at tree
mm,
and the clouds." He goes,
mm,
"No, look up in the sky." I said, "I'm seeing half sun, half clouds. Looks like it's gonna rain over there."
right,
He goes, "Well, don't you see it?" I said, "See what?" He said, "The rainbow. There's a perfect rainbow over our
right,
house." And then some guy that I watch on YouTube, he lives in Hawaii.
yeah.
He saw the perfect rainbow yesterday too,
Are you
because he's on
serious?
every day, so it's not like
Wow.
it was a different day.
Right.
It was yesterday.
You
So,
kidding?
I don't know how
Wow.
like, a lot of people saw this particular rainbow yesterday. I don't know what that means, but
Really?
yeah,
That is so wild. But
I just didn't get to see it.
we want to thank everybody who follows us here on the radio station, everybody who follows us on YouTube
Yeah.
for reaching out and wishing our family the best.
It
It's too many people to mention, but it means so much to us. Your thoughts, your love.
yeah. Ugh,
It's so nice to see you. And I'm sorry you didn't get your wedding invitation in the mail, but we couldn't invite everybody to the wedding, you know. But it was very intimate. It was very nice, and it was really good.
and I have to tell you guys, I was gonna say the same thing. Thank you very much. You all have been so kind and so wonderful, and the comments from all of you and just the love pouring out from all of you, that's why we wanted to share, you know, a lot of these moments with you because you guys do mean so, so much to us. And we truly, truly appreciate all of the love you've sent our way over the past several days. We really, really do. And it just means so much. It truly does. And we do consider all of you as part of our family. And just to be able to, like I said, share these moments that mean so much to us with you is super cool. And we're glad you're enjoying it. So
And the
thank you.
best thing about it is I don't have to mow the lawn for the rest of the summer. I'm not gonna do a goddamn thing.
And that so Saturday, the guys came here to take pictures before we went to the wedding. So you know we have a geese problem.
Oh my
It's
god.
not really well, it's a problem. It is a
Oh
problem. I mean,
god.
they like I told you guys since the beginning of the season, they literally I
Right.
don't even know how geese can poop as much as they do.
Oh, they but
I really
everywhere,
do. And
everywhere.
he yells at me, "Stop feeding them." I'm like, "I haven't fed them in 2 weeks so they wouldn't come back
No,
because of the
don't feed
wedding,"
them at
right?
all. You're not supposed
I
to. And
so
what?
Saturday morning, he
Right.
looks out the window. "Oh my gosh." I'm like, "What?" And he runs outside and he's like, "Get out of here." It was the geese were on the lawn. We didn't want them
Right.
on the lawn
Right.
because of the picture taking. So they did
Yeah,
leave.
but
And then right before the guys got here, right before they
Right.
got here. They're all like, "Meh, meh, 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 meh," and he's like,
Yeah,
"Ah!"
but then I have to take the riding lawnmower and ride over the geese poop because I have to like splatter it around because
Yeah,
I mean I went
yeah,
through a lot of work to make sure that the yard looked proper and everything else and the flowers
I can't.
and the grass and the trimming and but when you do all that work and the geese just it's like and then the morning we woke up the morning of our son's wedding we both look out
Oh.
the window and we see a baby deer.
And can I tell you guys, now clearly there are many deer around our house because the hostas are getting eaten and they love hostas. They're like
Right.
candy.
It's like candy the deer.
So, but we never see them
Hmm.
in the yard
Right.
ever.
Right.
And the fact that there was one in our yard the morning of Christopher and
Very
Kendra's
young
wedding was
deer.
just really cool. It was
Yeah.
just really neat. I mean, we were up really early. We barely slept, but it was just really
Yeah.
cool.
He just kind of went across the other one in the pond. You said you saw him swimming.
Yeah. No, I
And
heard him like jumped in the pond. It was crazy.
right.
Hi, Kathy, our only realtor from the state of Texas. So if you're ever deciding to move to Texas, which it's a great place, I heard, because everything's bigger there. And
What do you mean by that?
it's just bigger. Like my
Okay.
hair would be great in
Really?
Texas. I think so.
Everything's bigger in
Call
Texas.
Kathy Bailey.
Okay.
And as a matter of fact, you can call her at,
Is this a no number?
yeah,
Okay.
832-998-2020.
What's
832-998-2020. That's Kathy Bailey. Your
2020?
hometown realtor. No, do you even say that? What do you
No.
call yourself? Like, do you have a thing? Do you have like a tagline like the Real Housewives? Wait a minute. You need to have all right, you need to have a
Oh my
tagline.
God.
Like your only realtor in the state of Texas. Like you need to do something like that. Yeah, there's no tagline on here, Kathy. I didn't even notice that before. You need like Kathy D. Bailey. Wait a minute. All right, just give me a minute. Stop staring at me. Kathy D. Bailey. Kathy D. Bailey. Selling homes to you daily. Kathy D. Bailey selling homes to you daily. Imagine how freaking rich you'd be. That'd be great.
You know, it took
I
you a
love
long
it.
time, but
Can you get me water? Like when you get a moment, like I'm dying. You know what I
I'm a
mean?
pool boy. I'm
Well,
a
you know
lawn
I
boy.
have
I
problems today. I have issues.
do.
So, yep.
I didn't know that.
No, I love you guys so much.
You love
I
me?
do.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
Kathy said, Kiki, you made me cry on your video the morning of the wedding. I was there
Oh,
8 years
I got to
ago
talk
with
about
my daughter.
before I get water. So I talked to Kurt yesterday. He was nice enough to give me a call, and we got a lot of. I'm sorry I didn't get back to everybody, but I did talk to him, and he's telling me about this video of Kiki the morning of the wedding, and I'm saying I don't know what the hell you're talking
He
about.
had no idea.
And you're in the car and like talking to everybody, and he says it's very emotional and everything else. So that was great. I did watch it.
Did you watch the whole thing though?
Yes, I did.
Because I know what you do.
What do I do? Skim through it?
Like he'll just put on, oh, it was great. And it's like,
No,
no, saw.
no.
You didn't even see it.
No,
You didn't see
sometimes I'll watch a little bit of it, then I always go back to it. Remember, I always know what's going on. I always what the heck was that?
My eyes.
What do you want? Water?
Yes, please.
What's the cup say on it?
Don't stop believing.
So maybe
And the bottom.
maybe within a week or so you share some pictures from that don't stop believing thing for the wedding.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
And I did make whoever made that comment, I'm like, I literally
right.
I was on the floor,
Right.
like kissing Steve
Oh
Perry on
my
a video
God.
screen.
It was crazy. I mean, here's my
Al's going, really?
no, here's my son's wedding. Okay. People are dancing. They're all singing, okay, this is great, journey, whatever. And there's Steve Perry on the video screen, on one of the video screens, right near the floor. And I don't want to give the whole thing away because I want Gigi. You're gonna have to
It was
watch a
great.
YouTube channel later this week or next week, and it's worth the watch. I'm just saying, I can't believe
I'm
she's
crazy.
kissing Steve Perry at
I'm
my son's
crazy.
wedding.
But he was like
right.
he was right next to me
Get out, kid.
for more than 3.2 seconds. So that was amazing. Thank you so much. I appreciate that very, very, very much. Should I do my classic rock news or do you want me to wait?
No, I'll give you an intro right now. Hang on.
You what?
I'll give you an intro.
Oh, you're gonna give me an intro. Okay, we're gonna just roll.
Is that what you wanted to do? You want to do some? Okay. First of all, we want to thank everybody for listening to Kiki.fm on 24/7.
Oh wait, can we talk about our entrance first? Let's before we go.
Now this is way. No, you sit down.
Another crazy thing that happened. So
Oh my God.
you know, like everybody gets announced into the room.
Yeah.
So parents of the bride,
Yeah.
Rhonda and Bill, they get announced.
Yeah, very nice.
It was great,
Yeah,
and
good. Very elegant.
then we're waiting.
Very elegant wedding.
What song comes on?
What song? What
What
song?
song comes on?
I don't know. What song comes on? You want me to tell you? You want to say it?
You do it.
AC/DC, you shook me all night long. Now,
I was
Kiki,
ready to
when
have a heart attack. I was so happy.
there's Kiki and myself standing at the entranceway. The parents of the groom, were very elegant, looking very proper. What does she do? She screams. I mean, the poor people in the seats are going like, "Oh my gosh, you okay?" She goes, "Ah!" like even louder than that, and I can't believe it.
Because I was so happy.
And then she takes off without me. I'm like, oh, she's going in by herself. She's dancing. The crowd is going nuts, and I'm just looking like, what the, what the hell is this? And I'm actually trying to kick her in the ass.
He's trying to kick me.
And then I started dancing. The crowd went nuts, and then they all behaved after that. But what a great song to come into, right?
And Chris and Kendra said they did not pick that for us. The DJ just did.
He did.
Doesn't even know us from a hole in the wall.
You went ballistic. You
so
went
happy.
crazy.
I was so happy.
Oh
I'm
my-
like,
and-
oh
and-
my
and-
gosh. Thank you. Thank you.
And
Thank you.
the other thing too, before I do your classic rock raw here, whatever the hell you do,
Yeah.
you were dancing all night. I mean, you were dancing by yourself.
I was.
Around to the tables.
Yeah.
You were dancing behind people. Like, I mean, you weren't drunk or anything like
No.
that. But you were like, having
I
a
don't
good
need
time.
to be.
But you were dancing behind your brother, behind John, behind Howard, and then, like, you getting people going. And I do have to say, and you said this today, and I agree with you, is that when you go to a wedding, there's a lot of people that don't know each other. They never met each other for the first time, and they don't get introduced. You don't say, "Well, this is my friend." You just show up and you say, "Hi, how are you?" Whatever. But the formal dances was started, and then the father-daughter dance, which was very nice, and it's kind of sad, whatever. And then the mother-son dance, which is you played "Landslide" by Fleetwood Mac, and it was very. And then they go into the prom. That set the tone for the entire night. That dance floor did not stop from that time on to the very, 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 very end.
All right. So you know
Very
what
end.
you know what I always knew this, right? And I know you guys know this too, but it's so true in every element of life. If you go into a situation with a certain mindset and a certain attitude, that's how it's going to be.
Right.
So I went into that entire day saying, this is going to be a phenomenal day. This is going to be the best day ever. Guess what? It was the best day ever.
Best day ever.
And sometimes in social situations, all of us can get a little wonky. Like,
Oh my God.
oh, I don't really know people. I don't like who's that boy over there? Like, should I
Right.
say hello?
Right.
You know what? Who cares? Go
cares?
into every situation,
Right.
no matter what it is. And literally, I had one glass of Prosecco,
One glass.
and
like-
people must have thought I was like really rocking the drinks.
No, you
That
weren't.
was it.
No, I had like a bottle and a half of even that. Maybe a
We
bottle.
didn't drink
No, we
really.
didn't drink.
So this is just who I am.
Right.
I had so much fun. I was dancing literally by myself a lot of the times.
Because I was watching. I don't dance that much, but somebody gave me $20, so I got up on the dance floor and danced for 5 minutes.
And then this really sweet girl named Rhea,
Oh
she
my
came up
God.
to me. She goes, "I love you so much. And I love how you did the Tina Turner thing." And I'm like, you know what? I love you too. Let's dance. So we all were
Two
dancing.
strangers are dancing.
I mean, it was just, I don't know.
Yeah.
You just got to go into, I think, every single social situation just saying, you know what? This is going to be great. What the heck is going to happen if I'm not friendly? I'm going to have a sucky time. That's what's going to happen. You're going to have a miserable time.
Weddings are supposed to be a very joyous time. And I'm being honest with you, I've done many weddings over the years.
Mhm.
Haven't done them for 10, 15 years. And that was always my goal, was to make sure that everybody left the end of the night saying, this has been the best wedding I've ever been to.
Yeah.
I have to say that was the best wedding I've ever been to. And not just because it was my son or my daughter-in-law, who has the same last name as me now, which absolutely blows me away.
So cute.
But just the warmth, the niceness of people, everybody was. And I have to say about our son's groomsmen. Such class acts.
Yeah.
Each and every one of them. They all have beards. They all respect me. They all love me. They are great, great human beings. And the people and the guys that my son associates with is great.
Yeah.
It's been a great influence for him, and they've been a great influence for each other. I mean, they talked about the bachelor party in Maine, going white water rafting and everything else, and all their significant others are great, great ladies. They are great, great ladies. They're pretty. They're nice. They're warm. They look at you when they talk to you. They're nice human beings.
And we had Corey and Kat and Chris all together several times during the night, and just looking
Oh,
at that, you know, bond that they have with each other, it is just,
and
you know what?
and they're all crying to "Don't Stop Believing." I'm going like, oh my god.
Because and again, it's so funny, and I've said this to you guys many times, how life changes, and how our priorities change. And literally, my family and friends are everything to me, literally, and everyone's health and happiness. It's just, to me, that is when you know you've gotten somewhere in life, when you can say, I'm so happy, and everyone around me, they're all just wonderful people. I don't think you can really get anything else in life. You can have all the money you want, but you could be miserable,
Right.
And I mean, I would love to have a few $1,000,000. That wouldn't be bad.
Well,
It wouldn't suck.
oh,
I will tell you that.
I would like to have a pair of pants that would fit right, but that was
I don't
fine.
even think that would happen, even if you had all the
No,
money. I don't, because I just think
no,
it's going to be tough. It's
no,
going to be hard
that's
because you have
fine.
no ass.
But anyway, now, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, on
It's
this,
hard. It's hard when you have no ass. Like, you have to get a
oh,
fake
here we
one,
go. I
like
can't
one of those the
fake ass.
underwear
The-
things
No,
with the
I
with
get
the with the butt in it.
like the padding, right? The
A lot
padding.
of women wear those. I do
Really?
not.
Maybe I
I
should.
do not.
Maybe I should wear padded underwear.
No.
Why not?
No, I think it would look
Do you think
weird.
they have any padded underwear at Salvation Army?
I wouldn't purchase those
Why?
because that would mean someone else wore them. And, like,
Oh,
when you going into the private things,
yes. You
it's a
can't.
there's a line.
But don't they
You know
sell
what I mean?
bras at Salvation Army?
They sell them
Oh,
new
God.
with tags.
Oh, with
If
tags.
they're new with tags and they've never been worn,
That's fine.
that's another
Oh, I
story.
see. Because you can't wash them with tags on.
But when they're used,
Use
it's a
no,
little,
right,
it's a little
right.
wonky,
I
but
can't but please believe tonight's only Tuesday, but this weekend is July 4th weekend. I can't believe that already.
when did that happen?
I just like
And guys,
yeah, July.
I can't do prizes tonight. We have to do it
No,
Friday. Like, I just
like
can't.
what we could are we doing something special for Friday?
No, we're doing well.
We might. Oh, we don't know
Nah,
yet.
we'll probably be here. You
We
know
don't.
why?
I no no
You
no.
know why? What else are we gonna
No,
do?
no, listen.
We'll go somewhere, and then
Oh my
don't worry
God,
about it,
go
dude.
somewhere.
It's all
I'm
good.
gonna go somewhere right now. It's time for your classic rock raw.
And don't forget my water. Thank you.
Oh my God, I can't.
So, guys, the Elvis movie is out, and the king made some honky tonk cash over the weekend. You ain't nothing but a cash dog. That's right. Elvis is back in the building for sure. It was a big weekend for the big screen to make money, and I have literally been wondering why the past few weeks I have noticed our local movie theater so packed. I'm telling you, for a very long time, and you know what I'm talking about, during the shutdown, there was like no one there. No one. I'm not even kidding. Now, our local theater, the closest one to us, is the Showcase Cinemas, but now it's called X Plus, and they have spent millions of dollars renovating this movie theater. We haven't been. We haven't been, but I will tell you, like I said, every time we drive by now, the parking lot is full to max capacity, and it's a big parking lot. They actually have two sides, like a front and a back. So people are starting to go to the movies again. And seeing pictures of what they've done to the movie theater, I mean, spending millions of dollars, it looks stunningly beautiful. Again, just saw pictures, haven't been inside yet. I will be going hopefully this weekend, maybe, because I do want to see the Elvis movie. So when I was growing up, I mean, you know, little tiny movie theater, and literally it was the Castle Cinema in Providence, Rhode Island, and I remember when movie tickets were $1, and I think on, I don't know, Fridays or Saturday matinees, they were 99 cents for a double feature. Like, they just did the coolest specials, and they literally would sell out, and it was because it was such a small theater. But you know what? I loved that little theater. I It's a pizza place now. Can you stand it? I don't even know if it's still open. We had gone a few years ago when I found out it turned into a pizza parlor. And then we went in, I'm like, "Oh, it's pretty cool in here." But I really would have loved to have seen them keep the theater, because they had, like, an upstairs theater and then the downstairs theater was the big one. That's where you wanted to be. That's where all the big movies were. It was just really fun. So, movie theaters are a lot different from when I was a kid. Very, 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 very they even serve alcohol. It's just it's insane to me. So, then things started to change, right? We had online everything, music and movies, and you knew it was a guy just sitting in a movie theater with an 8 millimeter camera recording it while he's chewing popcorn, and the quality was absolutely terrible, but you got to watch these things online while they were in the theater. What do they even call it? Like, underground movies? I don't even know what the name of it was, but I couldn't watch them. I just couldn't, because you knew the guy's sitting there, and I even think sometimes you could hear him snoring. So, I was just completely not into that. I wanna see a crisp I'll pay the 250 and go see the movie. Well, it's not 250 now. Now it's like, what, 14, 15 bucks to go see a movie. It's really crazy. I mean, today people want prosecco and taco chips with melted cheese on it when they go to the movie theater. I had contraband. Who did that with their kids? Always. The M&Ms, the bottle of soda, when I drank soda, or water in the big purse. You carried the big purse. That's what you did. And always, "Oh, Candy, thank you. You're so freaking cute. Thank you, Candy. Mwah. Thank you." So now I can get a popcorn. But anyway, thank you very much. Did you get nervous when you brought the big handbag with the treats inside? I did. I'm like, "Oh my gosh, I'm gonna get arrested. I swear. I'm literally going to get kicked out." And there was a time at when we would go to the showcase when the kids were younger, they were looking through your bag. They would have a stick and they would open it, but I would make sure, like, I had a shirt in it or something, so the food would be underneath, because 'cause they're not gonna move that T-shirt around. Why would I have a T-shirt in my purse? Well, maybe I had a change or whatever. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. So, yeah, and I still to be honest, I can sit through a movie without having to eat or drink. I'm okay. I can handle the 2 hours without that. But if you can't, you can still smuggle in some M&Ms or go to $1.25 Tree, get some snacks. They have good snacks. Really, for $1.25, you can get anything you want, but you really shouldn't even be eating all that sugar. It's bad for you. Now, last time Al and I were at the movie theater was when we went to go see Stevie Nicks' 24 Karat Gold concert, which was amazing. And that was still like, that was really, really at the beginning, well, kind of like intermittent of the shutdown, and people had to sit like every other seat, and they literally assigned you a seat when you went in the theater. I don't think it's like that now. You can go in without a mask and all
You're
that
talking
stuff.
about sugar a minute ago. Kendra and Chris actually use Sugar by the Archies for the
That's
cake
right,
cutting.
they did do that.
Th
You used to do that
I
all the
used to do that
time.
all the time, yeah.
Yeah. So back to Elvis. We have to talk about Elvis because this is why. So Elvis's daughter, Lisa Marie, told everyone how much she loved the movie before it was released and how her father would have been super proud before it even came out. She got to they did the whole screening and everything like that. And there has been so much hype around this movie for months. I mean, they started talking about this a long, long time ago. But, there are a lot of Elvis life movies out there, right? There's been a lot done. However, this one seems to be really good, and I think I read that Deej has seen it twice already, and it just came out this weekend. So that's gotta tell you something. It's gotta be good. I personally, I'm off to see the Elvis movie this weekend. That's the one I wanna see. I do wanna see Top Gun, but I've kinda well, we'll get into that in a minute, but I've kinda heard mixed things about Top Gun. I wanna see the Elvis movie for sure on the big screen. I was an Elvis fanatic at one point. I still love Elvis. I will always love Elvis, but I really went through a stage. I did. N I know it's hard to believe, but I did. So, before, we find out how much the most recent Elvis movie earned, Tom Cruise can safely say that his movie career is now worth about $1,000,000, and the Top Gun movie has made over $500,000. I mean, it's only been out, what, like 5 weeks? In today's society, that's pretty crazy. Because, like I said, the movie industry has not been a great one. And Top Gun Maverick is actually in 10th place in terms of highest earnings for its first month's release, like out of everything. That's insane. I mean, just think about that for a second. How many movies are out there? And now Top Gun Maverick here in 2022 is in 10th place. That has made the most movie in the first 30 days. It's just, and I think it's only going to get better from here. I really do. So the Elvis movie brought in $31.5 million during its debut release this past weekend, and that is exactly how much Top Gun Maverick brought in. But Top Gun has been out for several weeks, so it's still earning quite a bit of money. And it's still seeing an amazing income. However, I think Elvis beat Top Gun by a smidge as it is now number 1 at the box office. So 31.5 million apiece, but it's gotta be over that threshold of pushing it to number 1. So Elvis just kicked some hound dog butt this weekend. And if any of you like Elvis, you gotta go see this movie. Because if Lisa Marie says her dad would be proud, I mean, she's a very private person, and she doesn't come out and say much about anything. So if she's saying that, we gotta listen to Lisa Marie. We just have to. So, as far as the reasoning behind why Top Gun is doing so well and Elvis, I think it is because movie theaters are seeing a comeback because people are now feeling more comfortable to go to movie theaters. Because let's face it, we all sit pretty close to each other, in a movie theater. And it's true, when Al and I went to go see that Stevie Nicks movie, gosh, that had to be over 2 years ago now, and actually, Buckeye Girl, I don't think she's here tonight, but, um, she went to go see it the same night we did, and you literally had to buy your ticket online, and they gave you, like, an assigned seat. So it's crazy. Like I said, I don't think they're doing that anymore. So people are going back to the theaters, and even though revenue is still down by 33%, executives are feeling better that people are showing back up. It's what we need to do. We need to get back out there and show back up. And they're spending their money on movie tickets once again. Concerts too. Hi. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know how because it's expensive, but and I'm in a different financial category right now because 2 weddings this year helped me. Yeah. Anyway, I'll be getting my candy and popcorn at the thrift shop. That's where I'm at right now. But anyway, so in the Elvis movie, Tom Hanks plays Colonel Tom Parker, who took a lot of Elvis's money to pay for his gambling frenzies, it has been said, which I did not know that. I did not know Colonel Tom Parker was just a gambling man. And gosh, it just really irritates me how a lot of these managers took these artists' money like that and got away with it. NSYNC, Backstreet Boys. What was it, Ron Perlman? That you got to watch that. I think it's on YouTube now too, about the NSYNC and Backstreet Boys whole incident that happened, and their manager, who has now since passed away, I think he passed away in 2016, took everything and spent it on lots of really nice things for himself.
Well, they had expenses.
Oh, bull crap.
Bull crap.
I just don't know how these managers got away with that
Bull
all
crap.
these years.
All these expenses. And the Backstreet Boys, they didn't realize how much money it took to promote them. Bull crap.
They got nothing.
Nothing.
They got nothing in the beginning.
Nothing.
They did.
Yeah.
They did get something, but it didn't go to them.
No, it's just like,
So that's like, right, you get on the bus.
Get on the bus.
All right, I got to take the bus.
Right.
I'm going to Providence.
Okay.
And
Chicago,
the bus driver
Boston,
takes
LA.
all the fare money and puts it in his pocket
Why
or her
not?
pocket.
They do all the driving.
How do you run the bus?
What?
How can you put gas in the bus if you don't have any money?
Well, they can't put gas in the bus now because it's so expensive.
That's true.
But gas in the bus, but you should go to the person driving the bus.
So just don't take all the bus drivers' money.
No, take some of it.
You got to give it to, like the people who deserve to get the bus drivers' money.
Right, the mechanic,
Right, the mechanic.
The person who washes the bus. The person the person who vacuums the bus.
Yep. There's a person who wipes up the vomit on the bus.
The person who pays the insurance on the bus. The person who registers the bus. The person who just, likes buses.
It's really expensive.
They're really expensive.
To ride a bus.
Yeah.
I used to ride the bus all the time. And I remember there was a wicked creepy guy. So like when I was in high school, I would walk down my street and I would have to go to the main street and I would wait for the bus. There was a wicked creepy bakery guy. He was driving a bakery truck. And he would stick his tongue out at me.
Really?
And my mother called the bakery company.
Yeah.
You need to tell him to stop sticking his tongue out at my daughter. And you know what?
What?
Then he started smiling at me.
Ah, well,
I'm like, you are a creepo.
Creepo.
Because he knew it was me.
So
he knew it had to be me whose mother called, told him to stop sticking his tongue out at me.
Just hold us up for a second so everybody can see it. You shut it before you do.
Well, wait a minute. So the Elvis movie is now out in theaters. Who's going to see it? I am. Who's going? I want to know. I want to know who's going. Hi, Gina. What's going on? It's true, Candy. I'm telling you, it's ridiculous. So.
You don't have any shoes on.
Hi, Linda, Luzia. Hola. All right, what? Give me the thing.
Hold it there so I don't break it.
Okay.
So this is made by, I saw Scott promote this by his friend Freddie, who made this bottle.
Freddie?
Freddie, I think that's his name.
Hi, Carol Jean.
And Scott, if you're listening, put a link up there so people can get in touch with Freddie, because you said, reach out to him. Maybe I can't read your post well enough, but, put it out there how they can get in touch with it, because this guy, Freddie, made this bottle. And he said this, I think he was talking to Kathy. He says that he didn't even tell Al, but he sent this. It was so nice to send this to Kiki. And I look at it every day, but the only problem with Scott, it's empty. And it's been empty since you sent it to me. So you got to fill it up sometime.
I told you to stop begging.
I'm not begging. I mean.
So contact Freddie. So Carol, thank you very much, Freddie and Scott. Thank you. So
thank you, Neil, for throwing the pick.
We have Mark, I think, is going to go see it. Deej went twice already. She's probably going to go see it again. Eunice is going. Carol Jean's going.
See what?
Jenny is not seeing the Elvis movie because, oh, by the way,
Jenny,
I hope you had a nice birthday.
Yes.
I just wanted to say.
Yes.
And let's see, Scott said he'll let everyone know. And Carol Jean said she loves the Journey bottle. I do too.
I do too.
I love that.
And put a link on your Facebook message
yes,
thing you did about 3 hours ago on how people can get in touch with Freddie so he can make all kinds of money so you can get a piece of the action. Just say, all right? Be really cool.
Fantastic, Freddie.
So I had to share a story.
Financial Freddie.
Kiki doesn't know this today.
Oh, gosh.
But I electrocuted myself today. I was working.
Oh, that's why you're in a crabby mood.
I was doing some stuff out back with some water. I didn't realize I had water on my hand, but
Oh
touched
my
a electrical
gosh.
thing, and I actually electrocuted myself.
Are you kidding me? And now you're
No,
telling me why are you telling me
because I think it'd be a
now?
great radio story tonight to save
Oh
it.
my
My
gosh.
finger is finally, after a few hours, is finally feeling back to normal. It was actually this finger right here.
Oh, it
And-
looks crooked. It looks like it's bent
No, it's
now.
actually this
Like I
finger.
think you broke it.
No, I didn't break it. Actually, my knuckles don't look that good, do they?
No, I have a knuckle problem.
Oh
This
God.
one hurts me bad. All of a sudden.
My knuckles look like ET's face.
No, your knuckles actually your
They look like they had two eyes.
yeah, but
That's weird.
what's ridiculous?
What's ridiculous,
How
Kiki?
like you get no wrinkles though.
Well, but anyway,
It's
as I was saying,
annoying.
I electrocuted myself, and I haven't done that since I was like 15 years old.
I electrocuted myself once too.
But I felt it go through my finger, and it lasted for at least an hour. At least an hour.
And you're
Eh,
telling me this now.
Right,
I can't.
because I did I wanted to save it for the on air tonight. I thought it'd be a good story, but I'm fine.
Well, how did you electrocute yourself? What did you do?
I don't want to go into all
No,
personal details.
I think you should not.
No, because it's
This is what he
personal.
does to me all the time. It's personal, yet let me talk about it to everybody. Well, just say it. How did you do it?
I was putting DE filter into the pool, okay?
Okay.
And when I did that, I had to turn the filter off
Mhm.
and turn the filter back on.
Okay.
Well, when the filter started going, I had to release the top of the tank to let some pressure out. So I let the pressure out. I got water in my hand. I said, "Oh, it happens all the time. It's just no big deal." But I took that hand that I released the pressure on the top of the tank and went down to turn the switch on the motor. And
Mhm.
when I did that, I got electrocuted. I didn't fall on my
So
ass.
did you go, like, did you do that?
I
What?
no,
What happened?
I'm fine, Kiki. God, jeepers
Like, did
creepers.
you go, like,
No,
to do that?
I scared me for a minute. Yes.
Did you feel like Frankenstein?
No, I said, I gotta be around for the radio show tonight. And I
I
says,
know, because
hey,
he's
oh
like,
my God.
"Oh, it's 6:30, right?" And then I'm like, "Why do you
Ah,
keep asking me?" So now I know you probably got brain damage.
I did because that's when I put the petunias in the pond.
Oh, all right,
Well,
can I just we're gonna
no,
talk
no,
about
no,
this
no,
for a
no,
second.
no, no, no,
Oh, yeah, we
no, no,
are.
no, no,
Oh, no,
no,
we're
no,
going
no, no,
there.
no, 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 no,
So,
no, 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 no,
I
no,
said, "Where's my other petunia?"
no, 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 no.
He goes,
It's in the
"I put it in the pond." I'm like, "What?
why?
Wait a minute.
Yeah,
Hold on a minute." Because
yeah.
you know why?
Why?
I have to tell you guys, right?
Why?
He has put things in the pond before to water them.
Right. You soak them. It's called soaking.
It's not soaking.
Yes.
It's
So let
drowning.
me
He
explain. Let me
drowns
explain.
the plants.
Kiki was so
I
nice.
had no, wait
Kiki,
a
no,
minute.
I'm done. No,
I
I'm
had a
done.
jade plant. I had
Oh
a
my God.
beautiful jade plant
That
that I got in
died.
the trash. It wasn't
Take a
even in the
shit on.
trash, really. It was on the side of the road. And I knocked on the guy's door. He was eating spaghetti. And I said, "Can I take those plants that are outside in front of your house?" He said, "Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm eating my dinner." So I said, "Okay." And they were in
Right.
beautiful pots. So I got two jade
Right.
plants.
Great.
Gorgeous.
Great.
Gorgeous.
Well, one's still alive.
One of them.
One's still doing
And
good.
one, he goes, "I want to put it outside so you get
Yeah.
soaked." To
Yeah.
get soaked.
Yeah. Well,
It's
then.
dead.
But
Completely
okay.
dead.
Okay.
Committed suicide.
So I made a mistake. So Kiki was nice enough
And
to
he's
buy
done that
these
to other plants
nice
too.
potted petunias for my son's wedding,
From
which
Market Basket.
on Saturday, and
Yeah.
she got two other nice plants, which I put on stumps for the pictures. Okay, that's fine. So when I got up this morning, I noticed one of the petunias, which is a good sized petunia,
It's a big one.
was upside down on the ground, smashed.
That's odd.
Okay, very odd. I don't know if it did it or the wind did it. I don't know, but it was crushed. So I cleaned it up really good.
Yeah.
So I looked at it. I said, "Oh, it's going to be okay or whatever." So this afternoon, I looked at it and I says, "Boy, it's really wilting." But then I went to go work in the pool,
Yeah.
and then I got electrocuted. But then after I got electrocuted, I says, "I got to take care of that petunia." So I didn't want to get the hose out and wash the petunia down. I took the petunia down to the pond. Me and the petunia were in the pond. In fact, I actually got my foot all wet, and that wasn't a good place. So I went off one of the other dock areas, and I put it down there, which is very nice, and it's saturated with water. And now since you yelled at me, I brought the petunia back.
Thank you.
It's on the dock
Thank
right
you.
now, drying out a little bit. I'm gonna put it back on the stump before I go to bed
Thank you.
tonight.
Thank you.
And I'm telling you something, Kiki. the petunia looks almost as good as it did before.
But here's the thing,
No,
there was nothing wrong with the petunia. I saw the petunia.
no, no, no,
I saw it
no, no,
before you pre-soaked it, soaked it.
no, no. It was dry. It was wilting. It looked like a limp
No,
biscuit.
no, it didn't.
Yes, it
It
did.
just looked a little
Oh my
flat in some
God!
areas because
I
it fell over.
it was dry. It needed some help. So I
Well, you
helped
have
it.
it in full sun, you have to put it in the partial shade now.
Oh my God! What? I can't. Thank God this wedding's over. I don't have to worry about this stuff anymore. My God.
So let me tell you what happened at Market Basket. So on Friday,
On
I had to get
Friday,
some things, and I said,
right,
"I'm gonna get the petunias because I mean,
right,
the guy's coming over for pictures, that was a
right,
last minute deal."
right.
So I said, "Oh my gosh." So then Al's been, like, driving his lawnmower for the past
3 months every day,
week and a half since we
easy.
found out they were coming
Well,
over,
because the
like,
geese crap.
till 2 o'clock in the morning just
Right.
driving around.
Right, and then my
So
neighbor's going to call the police up, and then the police come by, and I says, "Well, I have headlights on the lawnmower, sir." And he says, "Well, okay, you gotta, put it away before 3 o'clock."
so I go to Market Basket, and I said, "I'm gonna get these beautiful petunias that they had for $17.99." And I
Right,
said, "Those look really nice for the pictures," and if some of you guys saw
17.99.
the pictures, you
Market
see the
basket.
petunias in the pictures, but
Blah,
anyway.
blah, blah, blah.
So the lady
Right,
was outside,
right,
she said, "Well, you can pay for them now, and then
right.
I'll watch them
Watch
while
them.
you go in," because they took up the whole carriage.
She was watching Kiki's petunias.
"While you go in and get what you have to get." So I said,
Right,
"Oh my gosh, thank you so much." So
so
because
nice.
Market Basket people are just
No,
like, can I
they're
just tell
great.
you I
They're
love them?
great,
But
great.
anyway,
Yeah,
so I go do my thing, I get my bottles of water, whatever, come back outside, blah, 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 and she goes, "So, see that carriage over there?" I said, "Yes, I do." She said, "Well, there are free plants in there, but I didn't put the sign on it yet because I
right.
wanted you to take a couple for your son's wedding pictures."
Beautiful. Yeah, it's great. There were plants left over for Memorial Day,
Yeah,
but I'm telling you, they look beautiful
they're so
and they're
nice.
so nice. And,
So
they
nice.
they weren't wilting. I didn't put those in the pond today, but I put the petunia in the pond. It looks much better now.
But
Thank
how
God.
nice is that? She
Yeah,
made sure she did not put the free sign on it
right.
until I got to pick 2.
So Kiki stole a couple of plants from
No, I
Market
didn't
Basket.
steal
That's
them.
great. Okay, fine.
I love Market Basket.
I love Market Basket.
I
All right, it's good.
Have I ever told you guys how much I love
Can you
Market
believe?
Basket?
Can you believe?
Like, it's really up there with
Wow.
TJ Maxx. Like, when you
All right.
and then the manager was there, and he had, like, one of those,
Oh my God.
elastic hats on,
No, that's great.
like it looks like a shower cap because
Like a
he was
beanie with
watering.
a
And
yeah,
so
whatever.
the
Yeah,
the cashier
right.
lady
Cashier lady.
said to him,
Right,
"See, you made someone's day." And I said,
right.
and I yelled from across the parking lot, "You made my day."
Yeah,
And she
great.
goes, "See, you really did make her day." And he's
No,
like,
that's great.
"Thank you," with his little
Yeah,
hat on. I love Market
little
Basket.
had it. But
I love
anyway,
Market
can you
Basket a
believe
lot.
that this weekend's July 4th? I
No.
just can't get over
What's
that.
everybody doing?
Yeah, that's what I would like to
I
know.
wanna know,
Whatever.
in the comments,
Right.
let's go.
We,
Nancy knows Market Basket is
we,
the best. You ever buy the chicken? Oh my gosh.
we were gonna go somewhere, but we just figured out by me
It's
talking to
like
people.
$1,000 to
No,
go
no,
for like 3 hours.
but me talking to people today that they say, "What are you gonna go there? Are you crazy? The traffic's gonna be nuts." And I'm saying to myself, "Yeah, they're probably right." So we're gonna do something nice
We
and
might go to the beach or something.
well, I'll go to a beach where there's no people.
I like that.
I don't like people.
It's hard to find a beach with no
Oh,
people,
I know
though.
where there's a beach.
Yeah, I know.
I know.
The
I know.
Breachway.
The bridge.
Oh my gosh, so Nancy,
Nancy.
let's
Hi.
talk about the whole
Hi, naughty
chicken.
Nancy. How
For
are you?
$4.56, you
What's
get a
that?
whole chicken. Literally, Al
Excuse
and I
me.
could have 2 meals out of that one chicken.
Chicken, right. Chicken breast.
I am not kidding you.
And the chicken's
And
good.
the seasoning on it
Oh,
is
seasoning's just
sick.
so tasty
It's
and
sick.
delectable. It's
So good.
good
Like, I just
stuff.
wanna lick the chicken
You
skin.
want to lick the
It's that
chicken.
good.
It's that good. It's really
But I
good.
don't lick it, I eat
Lick
it.
it. It's good.
It's just their
Oh
chickens.
my God.
Oh,
My God.
man.
I could fit into those size 41 pants, no problem, by
And,
eating all the chickens.
they
Right.
do I have
Right.
to
The
now I have to
legs,
detox for the rest of the week
the
because I
thighs.
have been
Right.
eating
Right.
nonstop, and now so this is what
Oh,
happens when you eat like that, then you just
you're
start
right.
thinking about food
Food.
all
All
the time.
the time.
Like, I wake up at 1 AM going,
You're
"I
right.
really need a
But
snack," but I don't do it.
but I know I didn't notice until the rehearsal dinner. I didn't see Kendra. That's the girl that Chris married. She lost all kinds of weight. I mean, she looked
Yeah.
gorgeous. But last night we went to visit her. I noticed she's nonstop eating. She's eating chips and chips and chips and chips and chips and chips. And she was like,
Well, that was
no,
yesterday after everything was over.
everything is over. But what?
So Kathy said she loves the seasoning on the chicken, and Candy said for the 4th of July, she's going to stay inside where she lives, and she can watch the fireworks without going outside.
That's good.
I'm
Yeah.
telling you, well, 'cause it's probably really hot where you are.
Right.
And Candy said,
What now? Don't.
"Allie, you're so cute with your sexy raspy voice."
Why,
That's me.
thank you,
I
Candy.
think that's me right now tonight, right?
No,
Because I
sound
sound mannish.
no, you don't sound
I
mannish.
do. I
You
sound like
have
a
a lot of
dude.
compression on your microphone tonight. It's not.
No, it's
It's-
because I feel it.
you feel it?
I feel
Let
it.
me feel it. No,
No.
that's fine. So, but Candy, thank you for your nice compliments as always, and I do it just for you, Candy. You know.
Scott said, "Guess who's going to REO Speedwagon Sticks and Loverboy September 17th in New Hampshire?" Geez, I can't guess who.
Who?
Who would that be?
I
Scott.
I bet he doesn't have front row tickets for that, does he?
He might.
He's
They may.
spoiled.
They
He's
may.
spoiled.
Jotty said, "Hey, I like chips." Jotty, how are you,
Yeah,
by the
right.
way?
Hi.
Do you know what I did today?
Hi.
And this is the problem.
What's
You
the
have
problem?
this crap around the house. I ate chips.
You
I
ate
ate
chips?
friggin' chips.
You had chips today?
But let
Oh
me
my
tell you,
God. I can't believe you had chips today.
I love Cape Cod chips.
Yeah,
I
well, they're from Cape Cod.
cannot, like,
Right.
they are
Right. Right.
so good.
But I noticed
So
but I noticed you were gonna buy
Freaking
some
Cape
chips
Cod.
last week and you touched the bag and said, "Oh my God, the bag is all air. There's no chips in the
Yeah,
bag.
there was no
air.
there
I mean,
was
there's
no
air, but
chips
no
in the
chips
bag.
in the bag. It's crazy.
But this bag of Cape Cod chips
Cape Cod chips.
it was all right. I
Was
mean,
it?
there were plenty of
Really?
chips in there.
Yeah. And when we had the groomsmen over to the house, we had a nice sandwiches and the pickles were a big hit. The guys loved the pickles and
Yeah.
stuff.
Our daughter ate them all though.
Well, we saw our daughter before she left today, and she says she gained like 7 pounds for the weekend. I mean,
I cannot. I mean, I ate
Yeah.
today again because I had
You did.
chips, so clearly.
yeah.
But let me tell you.
What are you gonna
Oh
tell
my
me?
gosh, I wonder what it would sound like if I ate chips on this microphone.
You,
Be really
you wouldn't do
loud.
that because you're not allowed to eat in the studio.
It's really. I always eat in the studio.
Oh, you do? Okay.
It would be really loud, but no. With dippets.
What's a divot?
I don't know.
Okay.
Kathy said the keyboard player for Tommy DiCarlo is in the Babies. His name is Walter Eno. Journey Connection. All concerts lead to Journey. Well, that's true. I mean, everything leads to Journey. Like my whole life, personally leads to Journey.
But again, as we said a little bit earlier, we want to thank everybody for
Candy
reaching out.
said, "You're welcome, sugar. You do have a sexy, raspy voice."
Oh, Candy.
Love it.
Candy. I just can't.
Jenny said, "Scott who?"
Scott who?
Oh, Scott got second row. That's great.
Oh, what the hell's the matter with you,
You know,
man?
there are
What
a lot of people posting videos
Brian
now,
Storm,
and
yeah.
they're really far away. And you know what?
Right.
People still watch.
Hey.
All right, I have to ask a question.
Okay, here we go. Question.
How are these people posting videos of entire concerts?
Right.
And they're not getting taken down.
Who cares? Don't worry about it.
No, I just find
don't worry
it
about
amazing.
It. Don't worry about it.
You'd think they'd say, "No, we want you to go buy a ticket."
No, but
Like the whole show.
But they'll
is
stay.
online.
They'll stay up for a while. Then they'll get taken. But who cares? People can do what they want.
No, they stay up for a long time.
They can stay up for a long time.
Yeah,
which is all good. People like music, you know. But as I was saying, we thank everybody for the nice comments over the weekend. It's so nice. We actually a nice comment from Eddie Money's wife, which was really Laurie. Also a nice comment from Steve Ojiri, and also a nice comment today from Susan Joy Balin, who
she's a
sweetheart. Marty Balin's wife.
She loves the vineyard.
Oh, she loves the vineyard. What's that have to do with what I'm talking about?
Because that was in my head.
I know.
We were going to go to the vineyard, and it's like no.
No,
when you check into the pricing of the vineyard, because we were literally just going to go for the day.
Right.
It's like $5 million just to go for 3 hours. But no, and the ferry schedule is like silly.
Right. But here's the problem. I didn't realize I realized it was July 4th, but I wasn't thinking it's going to be crazy. We'll go during the week. We'll go during the week sometime, like a Wednesday, Thursday, when it's not much traffic over there.
When it's Senior Citizen Day, we can get like a discount at the ice cream shop or something. You have half off waffle cone.
Are you using me again?
You know, I could use you. Like really, I could get a discount at the thrift shop, and you never come with me. On Mondays, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays, I could get 10% off, and you never go with me. And Sue can get a military discount for her husband John because he's ex-military.
Right?
Did you say ex-military or
no? You say military.
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 She could get a discount too, but he doesn't go with her either.
Okay, well, but
I
that's
think, like, you guys just don't wanna
no, no,
go
no, no,
with
no, no,
us.
no. We don't want to go shopping to the thrift shop,
Oh,
and
it's a great thrift shop,
oh, that's
though.
great. But
That's where I get all the
yeah,
presents for
we have
here.
to, but for the 10%
Most of it.
discount, John and I would have to sit there for 2 hours and like, okay, what do you want to do now? And
Alright, I'm gonna do another story, and then we're gonna talk about what you guys wanna do Friday night for a
we're not going to be
giveaway.
on Friday
No,
night.
we
It's
are.
a holiday weekend.
Yeah, that's why we're gonna be on.
No, Kiki, please.
No, we
We'll
are.
talk about this later.
No.
No, no, Kiki, it's a holiday weekend.
Yeah,
Uh,
so
the-
what?
uh,
I missed everybody. I
That's
missed you
fine. But that's fine.
guys. I miss them.
Listen, the people. Look, listen.
Don't
I
listen to
no no
him
no 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 no.
because he does what I want him to do anyway.
Listen, people.
Really, it ends up I
People.
make the
It's a
decision.
holiday weekend. I'm not going to be here. Kiki's not going to be here.
He's not gonna be
No, no,
here.
no, no, no.
He's gonna be cutting the
No, no.
grass.
You guys going to be doing something fun
We're gonna do something
no
fun.
with friends or others. You're not going to be here on YouTube because it's
Oh,
July.
Gina said we missed you right back.
Who?
Gina,
Oh my God!
I miss you
Jen, don't
guys.
do that to me. I'm just
Nancy
saying.
said she'll be here Friday. Thank
Oh
you,
my God! Well,
Nancy.
good. You'll be here by yourselves then. I'm not going to be here.
Oh,
And
wow. So Carol Jean said, my stepsister Sherry is from the Cape. She grew up, John and Caroline Kennedy. My stepbrother was their lawn care boy, and they played on the
hyenas.
beach with Secret Service.
Yes.
But that's a secret.
No, no, and
That's cool.
the Kennedy compound, very, very well known. I grew up in the Cape Cod and
Cape Cod.
Cape Cod
And they had
and
Cape Cod
Hyannis,
chips.
and Kennedys were down there all the time and what have you. And yeah, I could
We
tell you,
used to like, all right.
yeah.
So when Al and
I remember Ted Kennedy, going from bar to bar in Hyannis.
I don't know. You didn't see him do that.
Yes, I did.
Oh, please.
I shouldn't be telling you story, but it's fine. He's gone now. He's not going to. He could listen. I was down in Hyannis, in the middle of town or for a trade show or something,
Yeah.
and I see Ted Kennedy with his friends or whatever. He was always drinking, but he had a good time while he was here. He did.
Okay. So anyway.
What? I didn't say anything wrong.
And then there's Chappaquiddick. So
Oh
yeah.
remember that?
Then there was that.
Yeah, remember that boat? Okay, go ahead.
So we used to love just driving by the Kennedy compound in Hyannis. Whenever we went to
Right.
Hyannis, we would just drive by the house. Like, you can't
Right.
see anything.
Right.
You just drive by this big fence.
No,
But
it
I don't
wasn't a
know, it
fence. No, it's a big compound. Is
You
like
could
on a
see the
peninsula.
house,
No,
but
it's on like a peninsula, and it was a very nice place.
it's just
And
cool,
it's
though.
cool.
Like, just cool driving by.
And also what I frequented many times, the Hammersmith Farm down Newport,
Right.
Jacqueline Onassis' place down there, which is still down there to this day with horses and stuff like
I
that.
know. It's
And
so
Newport,
beautiful.
beautiful. It's gorgeous down there.
But there's just even driving by the church in Newport where
Oh, yeah.
Jackie and John got married.
Right.
You just feel
It's history.
something when you drive. It's just like, oh my
What do you
gosh, that
feel?
was just
What do you feel when
a
you
lot of history.
right?
A lot of history.
Well, that's when TV was black and white. It started turning color back then or whatever.
Did people see black and white back then too? Did
Yeah,
they
well, I think the black and white came out in the early '60s, but I can remember, that was it's history. What are you snoring about now?
Because Candy's so cute.
No, it's the same.
She said, "We've missed you, Kiki and Al. Once again, thank you so much for taking pictures and videos of your happiness, breathtakingly beautiful, love, beautiful wedding."
No, it was a beautiful wedding, and I said to Kiki, I said, you shouldn't share those personal moments. She says, I'm going to, and I says, okay,
Oh
I'm
my
not going to
gosh!
argue
Of
with you.
course, I was going to share
It's
it.
fine.
Please.
But it's great.
Why would I not?
It was great to see all the three kids together. It was great to see all kinds of friends
was
and
the
stuff
best.
like that. And even nobody knew I had a 41 size pants on, but it was fine. I never got.
I just don't understand how you would not know they were that big, though.
Yeah, but
that to me is a problem.
Well, I said to Tom this afternoon.
I mean, you looked great. I don't understand it,
well,
but
because
you
I
kept saying, "I feel weird. I feel weird."
Because I wasn't paying attention to details. I was so busy doing other stuff, and it's my own fault, And when I took the suspenders off and the pants fell right to the ground,
Yeah,
I says,
they did. I saw it. I saw it happen.
I says, what? How the hell did that happen? And they had the stretchy things where you can tighten them.
Yeah, like you tighten the
but I had
things.
them tightened all the way. And then the guy says, well, you can go from 39 to 41. I says, give me a break. I says, I'm 34. He measured me. He goes, yeah, you're 34. I says, maybe I'm 36. No, you're 34, but you're wearing below your waist. I said, still be smaller. I get it. I didn't get any money back, but you know what? Go eat poop. I'll never rent from you again. But whatever.
So Jenny said, speaking of the Kennedys, I listened to Marilyn Monroe podcast today of her life. I'm thinking the Kennedys weren't innocent. So,
Well, why should
did
we
you
bring
watch
around?
that one on Netflix? Because I watched that a couple of weeks ago. That was really interesting. And that was a whole
What did Marilyn Monroe have to do with the Kennedys? No, I'm just saying. I mean,
happy
was she related?
birthday,
No,
Mr.
no.
President.
Was she related to them? Was she a
No.
cousin or something?
Oh my
Was
gosh, I
she a
can't.
sister of
So yeah,
John Kennedy?
is
Or
that the one you watched, Jenny? Because that was
right?
really, if you guys haven't seen
I
that,
I actually I ran
it was
into
good.
a
Made
number.
you think.
No,
Really
no.
made you
I
think.
ran into Joan Kennedy a number of times in Boston. She lived right on Beacon Street, right near
Yeah.
the State House.
Yep.
I used to see her.
Why are you
Well,
scratching your head?
because my head's itchy. What? That's why.
The Apple Man.
Okay. On my way to different bars in Boston, I used to see Joan Kennedy.
I don't think I
She
admit that to people.
no, it's
Well, I
fine.
went bar hopping.
No, it was Joan Kennedy. She was going to her apartment. She lived in something, I forget the number on Beacon Street. She had wrought iron around the basement windows of her place. She lived right near the State House. Actually, it was right near where Mark and Dawn and you and I sat during
Yes.
the 101-degree temperature, and I almost died of pain.
110,
I almost
actually.
passed out that day, but it was fine.
And Jenny, it's true.
Jenny.
Suppo
Jenny.
well, I don't even want to say it,
Don't
but
say it. Don't say it.
but
Don't-
allegedly, I might as well say it
No, no,
because
no, 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 no,
I
no,
don't
no,
know.
no, 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 no.
They
No, no,
said
no,
when
no, negativity.
Al,
No.
it's not negativity.
Okay.
When they
No.
took Marilyn
Yeah.
out of her apartment,
Yeah. Yeah.
the first, like when they got the phone call,
Yeah.
you need to.
Yeah.
I think she's
Right.
expired.
Yeah.
She was alive. That's what they said.
Okay.
And then they brought her to the hospital and then brought her back
Really?
to the apartment.
Oh,
And then
cool.
She wasn't alive.
Oh, well,
So like I don't
well,
know.
thanks for sharing that with us,
I
Kiki.
thought she was so
That's
beautiful, though.
great.
But she had a lot of things going
That's
on. Lots of
fantastic.
stuff.
Well,
Yeah, she had a lot of things going
well,
on.
she had a lot of stress in her life, and there's a lot.
She did.
I mean,
A lot of demons.
a lot of
Yeah.
demons, and when you're in limelight like that, people look at you and they say, "Oh,
And literally, I wonder how Kim Kardashian, I know this has nothing to do with anything,
Oh my
but
God, Marilyn
when
Monroe,
she
Kim
wore
Kardashian.
that dress that Marilyn Monroe wore to sing, Happy Birthday, Miss President. I could do that really good tonight because
Oh, stop
of
it.
my voice. That had to be crazy. I'm
Yeah.
just saying. All right, let me just move on.
Classic rock continues.
That's right, it does. Right here on Kiki.fm. Download the app if you haven't already on your Android or your iPhone. Kiki.fm. Johnny Cash, his former home is up for sale in Ventura County, California, and there is a very unique piece of this house that has not been ripped out, and I was so happy to see it in the pictures. Like, it's just crazy. And that piece is the original record player that was built into the wall, as well as a wood paneled room that was Johnny's recording studio. And he wrote many a ditty there. Many a ditty. Again, living in Johnny Cash's former house. Gosh, that had to be like, you had to hear things. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh my gosh, that's just crazy. There are also some stories floating around that Johnny would set up speakers outside of that house, which it still sits on a hill, and he would play music loud enough for the townspeople below to hear. So they got their own private Johnny Cash show every now and again. And it looks like many of the original architectural pieces in the house have been kept in place. Some of them may have been painted or stained, but you can tell that a lot of the original details were kept intact. Johnny had the home built for himself in 1961. It's a 5-bedroom, 4,500 square foot house on a 6-acre lot. I mean, that's really a large piece of property. And Johnny had the nickname the Man in Black, which probably gave him the desire to install a black toilet, which is still in the home. What would possess anyone to install a black toilet? I mean, because eventually you would say that just does not go with the decor of anything. but they kept it. They kept a lot of the original, like I said, details. You gotta go check out the pictures, guys. Really just so retro and so 1960s, on the verge of being a Brady Bunch house, but not Johnny Cash's house. But you know what I'm saying. Brady Bunch house was 1970s. I get it with the shag carpet and blah, 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 but you know what I mean. And literally, though, just sitting on the same toilet that Johnny Cash used to sit on, I can't. I mean, it's just I'm going in a direction I really shouldn't, but it's still, hey, it was written down, so I just took it and ran with it. Now, Johnny Cash's career took off in the late 50s, but with the fame came a lot of other things that really changed Johnny's life ahead. Even through his addictions, he managed to be in films, TV shows, and have charted hits, really huge ones, like not just little teeny tiny songs, like big, ginormous hit songs. And he is one of the best selling artists of all time and is in the country music, gospel, and rock and roll Hall of Fames. Johnny Cash, kids. Now, we just chatted about the Elvis movie that just came out. June Carter Cash was married to Johnny from 1968 until she passed on May 15th of 2003, only 4 months before Johnny passed. And it is said that Elvis is the one who introduced June to Johnny's music, and it was suspected that June and Elvis had a little flingy wingy thingy. I didn't know that either. That's why I love doing this stuff. I say it all the time. I know it's so corny and cheesy, but I just I did not know that. And I watched that Johnny Cat what is it, Walk the Line? Walking the Line? A couple of years ago that came out, that movie. That was a good movie. If you guys haven't seen that movie about Johnny Cash, that was really good. Did they really even talk about Elvis in that? I don't think so. I don't think they did. But that rumor has never been confirmed nor denied. June's mother, Maybelline, would let Elvis stay at their house every now and then while Elvis was on tour so he could rest. And she always said that there was nothing going on between her daughter and the king, but you're going to protect your daughter. I would. I would slit my face off for my daughter and my sons. Like, really? I mean, your daughter tells you a secret. Anybody tells me a secret, gone. Not telling anybody, especially from my kids. I mean, it's just like from anybody, but especially my children. Hello, hi. Yeah. So some would blabber about this whole potential flingy wingy thing, but nobody ever really said if it really happened or not. Now, Johnny's house is up for sale for 1.8 million, which seems pretty reasonable in today's market, right? And in California on 6 acres, and it was Johnny Cash's house. But that's what it's up for sale for. So if any of you happen to have 1.8 million floating around and you would like to buy Johnny Cash's former home, there you go. Here's your opportunity. Call Kathy Bailey. Even though she lives in Texas, she can probably hook you up with a nice referral in Ventura County. I wonder if it's near Ventura Highway. In the sunlight, where the days are longer, the nights are stronger than moonshine. You're gonna go? I know. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I'm not gonna stop. Stop. Johnny Depp. He's just rolling back into life. Music and movies. Let's go. He's down. Johnny, along with the Hollywood Vampires, announced that they will be going on tour in Europe next summer. Hi. Doing it. They're going on tour. Because Johnny's just getting back out there. Johnny Depp, Johnny D, JD, Johnny the D. Going with the Hollywood Vampires. Now, as a matter of fact, our son's best man for his wedding, Brett,
This was great.
gave an awesome toast, and he ended it with something like, make sure you always let her know she's right, because the only man to ever win an argument against a woman was Johnny Depp. And the crowd
Oh,
went
Nuts.
ballistic.
That was a toast.
They just were like that
That
just made, and everybody was talking about that the whole night,
right.
like the Johnny Depp reference.
Right. It gave nice long speech about his relationship with our son,
Yeah.
how they grew up together, they did things, and then they grew apart, but they got back together again.
And how our son wanted to be a wrestler at one point,
We
which
never knew that.
I didn't know,
We didn't know that.
and I lived with him.
Right. And we asked his brother, and he says, "Yeah, that was for a short
Yeah,
time."
yeah. Corey goes, yeah, that was like for a minute.
For a minute. But that Johnny Depp thing, everybody talked about that. It was great. Brett did a fabulous
He
job.
did. So as of right now, the Hollywood Vampires have 6 shows already scheduled for next year, starting in Germany on June 20th. The Vampires members are Tommy Henriksen, Johnny, of course, JD, Alice Cooper, and Joe Perry. So clearly we know that Aerosmith will not be on tour next June.
All right.
And I just have to ask everybody here, like, how is Steven Tyler doing? I have not read anything. I haven't been able to find out
That's
anything.
personal information.
No, I just hope he's doing well.
I hope he is.
I
too.
haven't.
Yeah, he
I'm
is.
just asking because
Yeah.
I don't know. So hopefully he's healthy and on his
Yeah.
way to wellness. So tickets went on sale yesterday for the Hollywood Vampires, and just a teensy guess that these shows will totally sell out because of the
Totally
Johnny Depp factor.
Sell out.
They're going to sell out. I
Sell
mean,
out.
there's no question. People are going to fly to Germany
Fly to Germany.
to go see them.
Hmm.
And also on Johnny's deck is an album with Jeff Beck. That
Jeff Beck. rhymed,
and I didn't even mean to.
Say hi to
make it
Kurt.
rhyme.
He's here too.
Hey, Kurt, what's going on? Hi.
He's been here for a while. Yeah.
I bet Kurt will go see the Hollywood
Why
Vampires
he'll see
in
somebody.
Germany.
Yeah, he likes
He'll
to travel.
go.
He likes to
He
travel.
likes that.
He
I
like-
would go with you, Kurt.
What about me? Can I come?
No, you can't go. Because you have no
Oh.
interest. What do you mean? Can I come? You don't even
What?
care.
We're gonna go to Germany with Kurt. Okay.
Nope.
Interesting. Okay. Fine. All right.
Oh, please,
That's fine. It's okay. Good.
please.
Okay. I'll stay home. That's fine.
How many years have we been married?
A
long time.
You can hear the birds outside.
Can you not listen?
What?
Can you trust me?
Of course I can.
Then what the heck?
I don't know what the hell you just said. You said how long have we been married
You
for?
don't even
Then
know
I-
what's going
Then
on.
I heard the birds, and I said, "You say, can you trust me?"
Squirrel,
And
squirrel.
Then I said,
Listen to the birds.
Trust me with a bird." I don't know what the hell she's talking about. God, who are you going to Germany with? Good.
So the Johnny Depp Jeff Beck album will
Yeah.
include covers of Marvin Gaye and the Beach Boys, and
Whoa.
Brian Wilson just turned 80 years
80
old
years old.
on June 20th, and he starts his summer tour actually tonight in Tampa with Chicago. I'm not done with my story
I
yet,
know
so
it.
just stop.
Okay, go ahead.
So Brian Wilson's tour is actually running through September 24th. Boy, he gets around. He gets around on the down. You know that song? Beach Boys reference? I'm trying to be fun. Anyway.
Yeah, Surfing USA. Yeah, go ahead.
Now, Amber Heard said that she might appeal the court's decision that she owes Johnny over $8 million, but then she said she wasn't going to appeal. Then she went to TJ Maxx. Oh my gosh, she must have no money because she shops at TJ Maxx. Everybody shops at TJ Maxx. Rich people, not so rich people. Me, I shop at TJ Maxx. I mean, come on. TJ Maxx sells Gucci, and I saw my gynecologist shopping there one time. I did not go over and say hi to her because I felt like I was interrupting her space. You know what I mean? Like, it's your gynecologist. So, like, you have like a relationship that like you only see a certain section. So I didn't want to like get up in her grill while she's looking at
Well,
Gucci.
she might
You know
not
what I mean?
recognize you with
That's
your clothes
that's
on.
what I'm saying.
Right.
So, but here's the thing with Amber Heard, not going after Johnny or going after Johnny, but check this out. Johnny Depp may bring back Captain Sparrow in a deal that is said to be worth a smidge over $300 million for the JD.
What's JD mean?
Johnny Depp.
Oh,
It's a lot of money.
sounds like
It's a
alcohol.
lot of
For
cash-a-rooney.
JD.
Johnny was removed from the Pirates of the Caribbean franchise because of all of the embroilment, but he is Captain Jack Sparrow and he won. So why not say, let bygones be bygones, right? Let's bring back Captain Jack Sparrow
Jack
for
Sparrow.
$301 million.
$1
My
million.
gosh, I could be in a movie for $301 million.
Yeah, one
I could
foot up,
figure something
one
out.
foot down.
So if the deal does turn out to be true, it will be interesting to see if Amber does appeal the decision, but with that kind of paycheck, he can afford to have it shut down just like that. Literally 300 million. That's like one paycheck. One movie. $300 million. It has also been rumored that Johnny is dating his attorney from the Amber Heard case, Camille Vasquez, but she said that he's just a friend and it's unethical to date your clients, and she is very
Oh,
happy in her current
you
relationship.
know why he's doing that? Because he doesn't want to pay her. He pay her in bartering. He'll make her happy, and that way she'll say,
Well,
"Ah,
she
forget it."
says no.
She says,
Nope, she
"Oh,
says that they're
oh, he
not
makes me
dating.
happy.
She's got
Oh,
a
the
person.
few million you owe me, don't worry about it. You're a nice guy. I know what he's doing."
So people are always going to speculate no matter what. So there's your Johnny Depp update. Not that any of you probably don't even care. Like, you just don't even care, but you know what?
What?
The Hollywood vampires interest me, and if
Yeah.
they come to the US and in this area, I wouldn't mind going to see them.
You said Mark's here tonight. He's very quiet today.
Mark's not quiet.
He's not quiet.
I mean, I would go see the Hollywood vampires because you know why? Joe
Why?
Perry. Hi. I would go see him.
Joe who?
Joe Perry from Aerosmith. Oh, Carol Jean cares. Okay. I'm glad you care because a lot of people said we don't care about Johnny Depp, but
Okay,
I'm
listen
interested.
to the birds. Let's see if the birds can say something. Hang on. Shh. Can you hear them at all or no?
Yeah.
You can.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you fine. Yeah, I can hear you fine. Now there's a car driving down the highway here. Oh, listen. The mating. Wait, shh.
They're not.
There's a bird on top of another bird. Hang on. They're making little birds. They're in the smoke tree. Hang on. Oh, they just had a cigarette. Okay, now I'm coming back.
Oh my God.
Well, that was pretty cool. I couldn't believe that the two sparrows, and then
Yeah.
then there was two Baltimore Orioles. Oh, wait. Oh, there's a red cardinal right here. Hang on.
Oh.
Hey, shh. It's right. Hang on.
Okay. Everybody.
Guys. Oh.
What does he do?
Wait. I scared him away. But a red cardinal came up to me just a minute ago, and he says, the Baltimore Orioles are the only birds that can do that. Boy, this is pretty cool. This is nice.
It's very nice. So yes, Kurt just brought up how about the new Generation Radio song? And that song is called Lights Go Out in Paradise. It was just released yesterday?
A couple days ago, yeah.
A couple of days ago. Guys, go and listen to that. It is amazing.
By Dean.
Of course, we have Dino, Mr. Dino, as part of Generation Radio. I wish he would go on tour with them, but he can't because he's busy. He's busy with Journey. That whole Journey band, like that little band called Journey. They should do like a thing. The little band called Journey, because they're not a little band. You know, it would be a total double entendre.
But I tell you, if Dean was with Generation Radio right now, I mean, it'd be great. I mean,
Well, he is,
Generation
though.
Radio is great. They are
great.
They are a great group.
Scott's going to see him.
I know he's got front row tickets.
Of course he does.
He has like every day.
I know.
Front row. God,
amazing.
how do you afford all this stuff?
You know
Scott?
what? Good for him.
Oh my God,
That's what I say. Good for you, man.
Poor
Rock on.
Poor Bella won't eat for a month because you're going to all these concerts. I mean, you should bring Bella with you. You know?
Oh yes, Kurt. I was trying to get Kiki's attention. Hi. Oh, Kurt said he's going to see them in New York City.
Really? Wow, that's great.
Yep. And Kathy said she loves the new song. And Carol, hi Carol. Carol and Scott said he loves the new song. So go and listen to that, guys. Go and listen to it. Generation Radio. Bam. Because they're on fire.
Good stuff.
They're
Really
on
good
flyer.
They're on fire.
They're on flyer because they're flying high. You know what I'm saying? Because they're so great. They're like high in the sky. If you could see the look that Al's giving me right now, he's
Oh
like,
my God.
Stop.
Well,
stop it, like,
people,
rolling his eyes with his
but
head.
you want to be on a Friday night, and people are saying yes. And
They
people,
love it.
but some people say they can't be here. It's a holiday weekend, Kiki. I
And
don't
great
mean.
guys too, Kurt said. And Scott said, "Bella is chubby. She eats very well."
Okay, fine.
Louis is too. He's got a little belly.
Yeah,
He shouldn't though at
and
4
Louis
pounds.
takes a size 42 pants. I'm just saying.
Here we go with the
The
pants.
birds are crazy tonight. They're nuts.
All right, so the other day, like, I
What?
can't go outside without seeing some crazy bird stuff happening.
Oh my god.
There was one bird and then 2 birds next to him. So, I mean, I don't know if it was a guy bird, but I'm thinking it was. So he goes over to one bird, does his thing. Then the other bird is, like, waiting over here for him to come over. He goes over to
Right.
that bird and does his thing, and I'm like, and then he leaves.
Right.
And they're both just like, "What just happened?" Well,
But,
you
don't even take a shower between birds. I mean, it's
don't you
disgusting.
guys, like, hang out
Oh
after or
my
something?
god.
Maybe go to your local bird feeder
No.
and just take him out
Like,
for a
take a
seed or
shower. I'll
2?
take a dip in the
Like,
pond
geez,
before going
he
to the
didn't
other bird.
even he just
Oh
it
my
was like,
god, this bird
"Wham, bam,
stuff.
thank you, bird." Like,
Oh my
"Let's
god.
go." Like,
The birds around here are
it
nuts,
upset
but they
me. It's
populate.
constant.
It's constant. It's
It
constant.
is it I
The
it
birds are
is like
always smiling. They're
sex
always
bird sanctuary.
they're always chirping and
It's
everything.
weird.
Oh my god! Like 4 o'clock in the morning.
This is the year of the birds. No, I'm serious.
Oh my
Like, there's
god!
so many birds around here, and,
Right.
like,
They wake me up
they're
every
really
morning, and
friendly
I
with
said,
each other.
and I'm going like, I don't want to hear it. I want to sleep, man.
I
Come on, stop bothering me.
it's kinda
Oh
nuts.
my god! I just can't.
I can't.
I just can't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Scott said, "Kathy, I'd give a body part to see Dean with Generation Radio."
See, he agrees with me.
Well, I mean, that would be
He's
amazing, but I don't
agree.
think that's happening this year
Yeah,
because he's too
yeah,
busy.
I have to say, Generation Radio is
They
great.
are great.
All those artists that are in that band
Yeah.
are great.
They are great.
Okay, and Journey's great too. But I tell you,
Okay, here we go with the butt. Don't take the butt away.
No, I'm not going to take the butt away.
Take your butt
No,
and go over there.
no. I think Generation Radio is great. I think they're phenomenal,
Yeah.
and I think Dean should go back with them.
Oh my god. No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
He's busy.
No,
We
it's
like him
fine.
with Journey. We
That's-
like
no,
Dean with
he's
Journey.
no, he's great with Journey.
Good.
No, I'm not saying
Yeah,
those.
he can do the side project, which is
No,
great.
my God, I just can't.
Mm.
What?
Stop it.
No, you know.
Mm.
I was talking to a guy today, and I was talking about Journey and stuff like that, and he said to me, he says, "Isn't Steve Perry still with Journey?"
You know, some people have we have been asked that question before. They're like, "Well, Steve Perry is still with Journey, right?" No.
And this guy goes to concerts all the time. He's going to go see the Cult next week. He's going to go see Steve Winwood this weekend.
know.
He's a great. He
It's like,
loves
no,
classic rock, and
he's
he
not.
started talking about Journey, and he says, I thought Steve Perry was still with
No.
Journey."
No, he's not.
And he said,
No.
and then we started talking about Foreigner, and he says, "Lou Graham isn't with Foreigner anymore." And I says, "Well, no." And he says, "Why?" I don't really want to get into it. And he says, "Oh yeah, that's right. That other guy's with him." And I said, "Oh yeah, he's good. Yeah, he's good. Yeah." But he says, "I wish Lou Graham would go back with Foreigner." I said, "No, Lou Graham is
Lou Graham's
great.
doing great by
Great.
himself.
Oh my
We love Lou.
he gets out there, he just belts them out, and just people love him. I mean, he's such a nice guy too. He really is.
And Mark's going to see John Payne on July 12th. Not quite sure
Really?
what venue he will be at.
No kidding.
And Mark's coming here in August to see Lou Graham, Steve Perry, and John Payne.
John Payne, I think, is coming to this year on July
20
23rd or something like that. I can't remember the exact
Yeah, I
day.
don't know the date.
It was canceled from July 4th weekend
Yeah.
to July, I don't know, whatever the hell it is.
Yeah,
But-
Dean needs to stay with Journey. That's what Carol Jean said. I
Well,
agree.
whatever, that's fine.
We need him there.
But maybe you can be two bands at once.
I mean, that would be fun, but they're very
Right.
busy. Journey's very busy.
Yeah, well, Generation Radio is a great band.
They are.
They're a great band, and I think they'd be great. I mean, what do people think about the new Journey songs?
They're great.
Yeah, I mean, do they like them? Do they like the songs?
Guys, do you like them? Yeah, they do. Why? What's your point?
No, I'm just saying. I
You
think
want to go listen to the Birds again? I think you should.
no, you're trying to tell me they shut the hell up.
So it's so funny. Jotty just typed the year 1985, and I'm literally talking about on this day in 1985.
Are you kidding?
I'm not kidding. Like,
Wow.
On this day
In
in
19
1985, June 28th, Ronald Reagan was the president
Great
of the
president.
United States of America.
Great president, by the way. Great guy.
Popular video games included Pac-Man, Space Invaders, and Missile Command. Did you play those? No, you didn't play
I
video
don't play
games.
video games. Play radio.
Popular toys included My Little Pony and the Easy Bake Oven. Hi, people used to literally make cakes in those things. I had an Easy Bake Oven, and I never let the cake stay long enough because I was so impatient.
Oh, my
Like,
God.
I look back now and I do say I had problems, like,
Problem.
because I
You had
didn't let the
problems?
cake bake.
Right.
And then one time I remember I put extra something in there, and then the
Yeah.
cake got really big, and then when it came out, like, it
Yeah.
got all stuck to the inside of the Easy Bake
Really?
Oven.
Wow.
And there are actually people who do videos
Yeah.
and make things inside of the Easy Bake Oven, like mac and cheese and stuff like that.
Really? I've heard that.
I think
Yeah.
it's crazy, but I think it's dangerous.
But I missed all those toys. I missed out on a lot of things. In
My Little Pony
childhood.
toys,
Don't remember those. Either.
you
No.
find some of those at a yard sale,
Yeah.
they're worth some of them are worth a
I had
lot of
I had a
flipping money.
GI Joe. I had a GI Joe with all kinds of different
Some
outfits.
GI Joes are worth a ton of money.
I got
Do you know
rid
what
of
people
my
do
GI Joe.
with old GI Joes that are broken?
What?
You still buy them at yard
Really?
sales, right? So, like, I have passed up GI Joes, like, if they're missing an ankle
Mm.
or a kneecap. No, they can't
You,
miss a
you know,
kneecap.
you
It
know,
has to be like
you
a
know what I
foot
used? Yeah.
or a thigh
Right.
or a
Right.
hand.
Right.
Still buy them because you know
But
what? People
well,
buy
yeah.
GI Joe body parts and they sell for
Great.
good money.
You
Is
know,
that not
you
weird?
know what I used to dress up as a kid? Roy Rogers.
That's so cute, Al.
You know who Roy Rogers is?
Nope. Yes, I do. Of course I do.
But Dale
I'm
Evans.
Dale. I'm Dale Evans.
Giddy up.
I was riding your suspenders at the wedding the other night. I was
know
dancing. I was
my
riding his
size
suspenders.
41 pants, and I go, what the frig? And I didn't realize it until I returned the goddamn thing. So stupid idiot I am.
Another popular toy
What?
on this day in 1985.
1985.
Cabbage Patch Kids.
Yeah,
Did you guys like them?
No, I don't like them.
Some of them were pretty creepy.
No,
I mean,
they're
with the dimples in
weird.
their faces and stuff
Yeah.
like that. And literally, if you get the ones with adoption papers,
Yeah.
some of them are worth big money. I lost my adoption papers. Remember that whole fiasco?
Oh my God.
I think I might have something
I don't
somewhere.
know. But they'll show up someday. I don't know where the hell.
But I don't think you can sell me for much
No, I'm not gonna. No,
because I don't have my adoption papers.
We lost.
I wonder
it,
if
we,
am
we
I
lost
real?
we lost the adoption papers in one of our moves
in Massachusetts.
In one of our moves. We think we left it in the garage there in the whatever. We had.
But you think somebody would say, you know what?
God. What?
I think I have your adoption papers.
No, they
like
throw
it's
them.
just so unreal.
No, it's fine.
You freaking throw them out.
No, whatever.
I got something. I think. You
know
know what? I'm gonna go look now. Why?
What? What are you laughing at? We just like you laughing. Were you laughing at me?
Al just goes like this.
I don't tell everybody what I'm doing. What? What? Oh my God! I'm stretching my mouth. I'm doing mouth exercise.
You were yawning. That
I
was
was doing
ridiculous.
I was doing mouth exercises so I enunciate correctly and so I talk more professionally.
And also, this time in 1985, people loved decorating their homes with wallpaper.
Oh God! Everybody.
How big was wallpaper?
Huge.
And you know what? The one like the stripes and the little flowers. Little flowers. That was huge. Pastel colors.
They used to hire guys who used to put wallpaper
hangers,
paste up, and
oh my gosh!
Yeah.
Now you can go to Dollar Tree and get a sheet for $1.25 and peel and stick and put it on the wall yourself.
But nobody wallpapers anymore, though, do they?
I think people do.
Yeah.
Actually, there are also
Newport had wallpaper.
There are some wallpapers.
Wallpapers.
With like fabric on them. Some of those are worth a lot of money too.
Yeah.
A lot of things worth a lot of money. I'm telling you, kids.
I'm telling you, kids.
Stay with me.
Stay with
I'll
me.
show you the way.
Yeah, okay.
Like Peter Frampton.
Yeah, okay.
And the top song.
Somebody's talking about Peter Frampton over the weekend. Okay.
Really?
Yeah, go ahead. Continue.
I love him. And the top song on this day, June 28th of 1985, was Heaven by Bryan Adams.
No way.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, thinking about all the younger years.
No, he
It
was
was
good.
only you and me.
It-
We were young and wild and free. Now nothing can take you away from me. We've been down that road before. That's over now. You keep me coming back for more. Baby, you're all that I want. When you lie here in my arms, finding it hard to bear. Well, heaven. I want to see Cher sing that song. Love is all that I. You should see the. If you could see Al's face, like literally, he's so mad at me right now. Stop! Stop looking at me like that.
Maybe go outside and you're gonna hear the motorcycle going by. Be great.
Did you guys hear that?
Yeah, no, I don't know.
Candy said, "Oh, I did not love wallpaper. That was tedious and that was hard work. I didn't like it. I
It
didn't."
was very hard work.
Thank you, Scott. I did.
And
Al was looking at me like this.
and go to the hardware store and get wallpaper paste. It's
How
like,
about wallpaper remover? And then
yeah.
there's the scraper thing.
Did you ever have a chance to eat glue? Did you ever eat
All right, so
Elmer's glue?
this is what I did with glue.
Okay.
Now, there were two types of glue.
Two types of glue.
There was paste
Paste
in elementary school.
right?
And you took it out with a ruler,
well,
and I would put it on my put it on my hands,
right,
and I would love to smell it.
oh,
I didn't eat it. I didn't eat
okay.
glue.
Okay,
I wasn't a glue eater.
okay,
But
but
Elmer's glue,
yeah,
now that was a fun glue
right,
because you always put it on your hands,
right.
all over your hands, and then peel it off.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Good.
girl.
That was great. Yeah,
That was fun.
yeah. It's
You know,
fun.
that was
Did you ever try eating it? Oh,
no, I didn't
God.
eat glue. You ate glue?
That's why I have no ass.
Why would you eat glue? I
'Cause
didn't chew on
we're-
pencils either. A lot of kids I
No,
knew
I
chewed
did
on
do that.
pencils.
Did that.
Yeah,
I did not do
they
that.
did. Actually, one kid, Jeffrey
Jeffrey,
Pelagali, I think
he's
his
no
name
longer
was.
with us. Good.
He was a hustler. He used
Hustler.
to sell stuff in 6th grade.
Right. He's used to sell glue
He
and
was selling mood rings at one point for $1.
mood rings.
And I didn't have the money. I was
What
mad.
the hell's a mood ring?
A mood ring, it would change color.
Oh.
Like supposedly if you were mad, it would be green
Oh,
or
really?
red. I don't know.
So the ring you have
If you were
on,
happy, it would be blue.
that ring that you have on your finger right now, is that a mood ring?
No.
Oh,
No.
okay.
And then what else? Yeah, so Elmer's glue, I like that.
Look at the birds.
But there were, and Jeffrey used to chew his fingernails. And I
Oh,
remember
God.
like not just one, like all of them were nubs. Donald. There was Donald. What the hell was his last name?
Duck.
No, he was really nice. He was a nice boy.
Donald Duck.
But Donald and Jeffrey used to hang out together.
Donald and Jeffrey
And
got
Donald,
married.
he had like a bowl haircut.
Right.
Literally, like I can see, he looked
Oh,
like
the
the
birds
guy
are
in the
there.
Dutch Boy paint can.
Yeah.
Like that was his haircut. Donald, what the heck was his name? But anyway, he used to eat his fingernails too. Him and Jeffrey always ate their fingernails. They were like, you couldn't even talk to them without them eating their fingernails. I did not eat my fingernails, clearly. These are mine. These are not glue on or anything like that. They're my fingernails. We got our nails done, Kat and I, when she came home. Oh, does that make noise? No.
That's me.
Oh, okay. And we got pedicure and
Sorry,
manicure
Go on.
on Thursday. Excuse me. And she knows these things. Like, I don't know. She goes, "Do you have a volcano pedicure?" I'm like, "What are you talking about? Like, I don't even know what that is." And then they dump some like lava rocks, and then they're hitting my legs with hot rocks, and then going like that. It was crazy, but that was fun. We had a good time. And why am I shushing?
Okay, continue.
So Patty Taylor said, "My mood ring never changed colors. I had hot hands." Oh, that's so funny. I would like do things like this to try to make the mood ring change. It was, or I'd go, yeah, you had to have a good mood ring. It had to be a good quality one. And sometimes I had good quality, didn't, because I had to pay for the stuff myself. You know what I'm saying? Jan said, "Love the wax paraffin." We didn't do that. Oh no, did they do it? Oh, she did. She had that done to my feet. we did have the waxing because it wasn't on my hands. I didn't take my rings off, but she put that on my feet. Like all of a sudden, like they don't tell you what they're doing, and all of a sudden, she, like they hit you right to like lift your foot up. They don't say lift your foot up. They hit you right. So I'm like okay, and then she puts booties on my feet. I'm like okay. I didn't even know what was happening. Catalina drove the bus on that one. And I'm like, "Oh, that feels really hot, but it feels good." And it was wax on my feet, but it wasn't the type of wax where you peeled it off.
Oh, you talking about when you get your nails done?
Yeah, that
Can,
was
can,
because I
can,
never do
can I
that.
tell a story
I
about when you
never
get your
do that.
nails done? So,
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
so I show up, and Kiki told me they're going to this nail salon. So they've been gone for a while, but I haven't seen my daughter yet. She traveled all the way up from South Carolina, drove all the way up, but
Yeah.
whatever. So I hadn't seen her, and she met my wife to go get the nails done. And Kiki told me this nail salon they're going to. So I went to the nail salon, and they weren't there, but whatever.
Because you know
The
why? Because we walked in, there were 2 nail people
two,
and 2 customers. She goes I said, "Oh, 2 for mani-pedi?" And she goes,
I met a what?
"You come back later.
Right.
Are you busy?" I said,
Two people.
"Okay." So
Whatever.
we left,
That's
and we
fine.
went to another
So
place.
they went to another place. So anyway, so I texted Kiki
Not even a hello or not see, like, that's the
yeah,
whole
right.
thing, like,
So
at least say
right,
hi.
right,
"I'm so sorry.
right.
We can't
Well, so you know
accommodate
how
you
to
at
say
this
it.
moment.
Whatever. But
Would you like to come
no,
back later?"
whatever.
No.
So
We
so,
had the rehearsal dinner
so I
anyways.
texted Kiki, but Kiki didn't answer me. My daughter answered me on Kiki's phone, and she told me where they were at. So I drove by the place and I said, okay, I'm going to go park near Kiki's car. So I'm driving near Kiki's car and I see the lights on in Kiki's car.
Oh my god, I
I
forgot
go,
all about that.
so I'm going, wow, she left the lights on. So I parked near her car and I get out and I go, do I hear something? And I put my, because I can't hear very well anymore and I can't see very well. I put my ear down to the engine and her car is on.
Yeah.
Her car is on with the lights on. And
Sorry.
not only that, I just opened the door. The door's unlocked. I mean, she now,
Yeah, but if you
but,
had turned the car off, you would have never
yeah,
started it again.
but no, but here's the deal. She didn't park near the nail salon. She parked near the road. So right near the Dunkin' Donuts. So I mean, it's fine. I mean, the car is pretty quiet. I mean, you wouldn't notice
It's
it.
too
Yeah,
quiet. That's why
but it's the
I forgot to turn
middle
it
of the
off.
day is I don't know what day it was, but
Thursday.
Thursday. So I says, wow, this is really cool, and I
No,
mean,
it's not you
but
didn't say it was really cool. You're like, "You do
no,
good, dude.
yeah,
You
but
do, do, do."
but anyway, so I went
You
in
did not say this is really
and
cool.
I talked to the guy who owns the shop, and he was making fun of me, and I was making fun of him, and we had a
Yeah.
great time, right? And then
Oh,
what happened?
sorry, I just hit the
So
microphone.
do we eat lunch here?
Yeah.
We ate lunch here? Yeah, she
Mhm.
wanted to go out to eat. And no, I didn't want to do that. So we ate lunch here. We had a good time, and it was good to see our daughter again. She's a great girl. Great,
But
good, good.
Jan said,
What? What Jen say?
"Sign your name and then we'll call you when ready."
Right,
Here's the thing. So the other place that I had originally wanted to go to, we ended
right,
up at,
at,
they were like a factory.
right,
An hour, we had our nails and feet done.
right.
Like they were just
Snap, crackle, pop. Right.
unbelievable. They were
Yeah,
so quick,
yeah.
and every single chair and table were filled.
Phil with people.
And then I said to the guy, "So, how's your year been or whatever?" He goes, "Oh, it's been terrible."
Yeah,
He said, "It's been really,
yeah.
you know."
That picture's crooked
I'm
over there.
like,
Right,
every chair in here is filled. And like
right.
they were working on it was like
But they do
I
a good
give them a
job.
lot of credit.
They do a good
They
job. They're
really
very nice people,
hardworking people.
and he makes fun of me, and then we gave them a
He didn't
tip,
make funny.
gave a tip to the ladies, but he took the tip and ended up going to the
Oh, he did
supermarket
not.
and buying stuff for
He did
himself. But
not.
whatever,
They were
that's
very, very nice.
very
So,
very
but it
nice.
was fun. It's
It's
just like
fun,
I never
right?
do that.
Uh,
So it was just kind of
It
neat.
was nice to spend time with the daughter. We were trying to convince her to move back, but we don't know
I
that.
basically begged her
No,
before she left. I
no, he
said,
said,
"Please come home.
come home.
Please stay here."
No,
She
you
said, "No,
no,
I'm not
no,
doing that.
not doing that. Yeah.
Kathy, you need to get a pedicure.
Really? That,
You need to get another one too." Because Al's
well,
feet are like all messed
oh
up,
my
as we've
God.
talked about
I
many times in
can't.
the past.
Whatever.
You need to get another
Okay,
pedicure.
not today.
Well, not right now, they're
No.
closed.
Oh,
But
okay.
Kathy, you gotta do it. It's just
Maybe I'll
nice.
go with Kathy. Kathy and I can go
That
get
would be nice. You could do it
Kathy.
virtually
No,
because she doesn't
no,
live near here, so I don't think you can.
really. I don't think Kathy wants to see my feet.
Nope.
Then
Nope, that would be disturbing. Like,
because then to have
she
everybody
would
have
have
the
nightmares
different
probably for
perspective
the night.
of who I am,
Yeah, she
and
wouldn't.
Candy would not think my voice is sexy anymore
No.
because she's looking at my feet. She's going, "Oh, God, that guy's feet are uglier than hell."
The
And
wax petty.
wax
I
man,
didn't even know that that was a thing. I
wax
didn't
man,
even understand it. I'm like, "What is it?"
really?
And oh my gosh, Jan, that is so funny you say that. So
What
Jan
then?
said, "I have to hold my leg down so I don't kick them when they scrub the bottom of my feet."
That's true because they
I was
tickle,
laughing.
right?
I'm like, "Ah!"
Well,
And she's looking at me.
yeah, but when they scrub my feet, Jen, I don't do anything because I don't feel anything till they get through the fourth layer of skin.
Oh my
and then
Oh,
like
did you have to?
6 months ago, like I went and like the skin was all over the floor.
Ow.
No, 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 no.
Ow.
And
Okay, that's
no, the
enough.
ladies across the way go,
Oh,
oh,
Peter Baker needs a pedicure.
good. So the
Finding your
ladies
way
across
down a
the
Baker
ladies
Street.
across the way were like freaking out and everything else, and they said, "Wow,"
And you haven't gone
and they
since.
said, "Do you feel better?" And I says, "Yeah, I feel fine." So it was great. You know
Everyone should get a pedicure
why?
at least once.
Okay, that's fine.
I mean, I get one a year, if even. I don't think I got one. Did I get one last year?
Yeah, but
No,
your
I don't
feet
even
are in
think I
good
got
shape.
one.
You know, if
I
you
take care of my feet. I have the
right,
scraper thing,
you take all these vitamins and stuff like that, and
and
you know,
I
it's
have
fine.
the little clippy things. You can clip things.
Clip things,
I
right?
so I
Right,
I mean, she really didn't do much to my feet in terms of
right.
that stuff. Like,
And
she was scraping them, and there was really
by the
nothing
way,
there was nothing
anybody
there.
who's watching, listening right now, if you want some entertainment, go to the YouTube channel, which some of you are on right now.
Entertaining.
Kiki Classic Rock. You can see the mother son dance from over the weekend. It's pretty cool. It's a very emotional. It's a very touching, and I think you'll enjoy it. Kiki Classic Rock, the mother son dance is really nice.
I think it was really cute how Chris kept watching it last night when we were there.
We got there, and he
Like,
said,
he kept watching it. It was so sweet.
him and his beautiful wife Kendra kept watching it over and over again before we even got there. They'd watched it so many times, and every time that they watched it when we were there, we watched it like 3 times. She was laughing her ass off.
But if you guys do watch it,
Look at
please watch Kendra's face.
oh my
It
god!
is just she had no clue.
And I was up near Kendra. And
No
she
one knew. Even
it-
the like I said, the videographer and photographer
right,
didn't
but I
know
was
either.
near Kendra watching because I watched everything that night, and just seeing the look on her face was
That was the
priceless.
best to me.
That
That
was
was the best.
priceless.
It was so
It was
cute.
great. That says it all right there.
Yeah.
It really, really does.
So, guys, remember to download the app Kiki.fm on your iPhone or Android and hit the like button, please and thank you. I appreciate that.
And by the
YouTube
way,
likes
all
that.
weekend long, July 4th music is rock music, summer rock. You're having a party.
You can just turn us on and leave
turn
it.
this on.
Yeah,
The quality is really good, digitally enhanced. It sounds awesome
it's great
through
stuff.
your car, at your home, or on your boat. Take us anywhere. Kiki.fm.
Take us anywhere, guys, really. And subscribe to the channel if you have not already. I would greatly appreciate that as well. Again, hit the like button and the notification bell. Let you know every single time I upload a brand new video. I love you guys. And again, I'll say it again. Thank you so much for all of your well wishes this past weekend and the love you sent to our family and our friends. It really means so much. And like, we were so touched. You guys have been so sweet and kind to us. It just truly, truly means a lot, and we thank you from the bottom of our hearts, and Chris and Kendra said to say thank you as well, so thank you, thank you, thank you. Remember, guys, to be kind to everyone, stay strong during these really kinda crazy times, and always remember to just turn up the music and keep rocking. Have a great night. Thank you so much, and hopefully we will see you this Friday. Right, Al?
No, not Friday. We'll see you
See
next
you
Tuesday.
Friday.
See you
Mwah.
Tuesday.
Love you guys.
Not
Have a
gonna be
great
here.
night.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye bye. Have a good July
Good
4th. Bang bang.
night.
Shoot 'em up. 1, 2, 3.
See you
Tuesday.
see you Friday.
I'm not
See you
gonna be here
Friday. Yeah,
Friday.
we'll get
Not,
it. We'll
not,
see.
no, no.